That's kind of smart that you can adjust it before. Can you just pull the baby a little bit? Because I only see his feet.
You only
I,
see her feet. Yeah, I really don't want my babies in this. That's why, because
oh, okay.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
showing Tasha's video.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
If you guys have trigger with Tasha's voice, I get triggered. I okay, just for the record, I what I was saying, because I thought we were live, but we weren't live. We're gonna let a few people just trickle in. Let me get to Tasha's channel. Hang on a second. Um, I'm just getting to Tasha's channel. I was saying Katie made a very excellent point in the last live stream about uh, holding us, questioning us why we're doing this. There are a lot of distortions, a lot of videos by the same group of people, whether they're friends now or not, whether the friendships have all like disintegrated. We don't care. The fact of the matter is that there was a time when um, they got together and just wanted to cancel us, wanted these distortions to be out there about me and Katie, and they were pretty successful for the most part for people who um, they have them out feeding out of their hands, but so for the most part we feel these distortions that they have out there, they want them out there because they want people to constantly be questioning our credibility and our character. So Katie made a very good point in the last live stream, which I kind of want to bring up really quick right now to preface everything, that I understand that these types of videos lower the morale. I get it. But you guys have not been at the receiving end of this. So we are at the point, Katie and I are both at the point where we are addressing it. You make a video about us with distortions. If you call us names and stuff, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to. There's a lot of people. In fact, there's a channel right now that all they do is call me names, but I'm not addressing it. There's one that dehumanizes us. On top of that, they lie about us, but they're not really in the Reborn community, so we're not addressing it. But if you feel like these types of videos lower your morale, make you feel sad, make you feel like you don't want to be part of the YouTube Reborn community, then this, you probably are not going to want to watch this. We are going to be addressing Pixie Mommy's Reborn's Tasha,
Yes.
her latest distortion. But Katie made a very good, excellent point. I know I'm getting to I said I wasn't going to get to my point, take forever to get to my point, but Katie made a good observation, a good point in the last live stream that we did with Kelly, that people come to us and they want to moralize us about these videos, about these types of what you guys quote unquote call drama, but you're not holding Tasha accountable. You're not holding Kelly accountable. You're not holding Kelly, bully associate, the person that she ran to. By the way, I have to bring that up too. You're not holding any of them accountable for making putting out those distorted videos about us in the first place. We did stay quiet for a long time, but we're not going to anymore. Like I said, open season is over. We're not allowing it anymore. And if you don't want this community on YouTube to be demoralized, or you find these types of videos, back and forths and stuff, demoralizing, and it lowers the morale of the community, don't watch it. But also, if you're not going to watch it, you need to question Tasha. You need to question Kelly, why she still has that video up with her distortions, even though she admitted that she understands our point of view now, and that video is no longer irrelevant because it doesn't what she said about us isn't true, because she said that she understood it wasn't about the copying and the credit and all that stuff in the last live stream. So, but it's still standing there, and it continues to make people believe these, um, distorted.
Which one would think, because Kelly openly admitted in a last live stream that she understood now the situation and she wasn't aware of these facts that we were discussing in the last live stream. So I thought, or I kind of like assumed, okay, so now like why I thought the video would go down, and it's still up. So I
Yeah,
don't.
it's still up. So if you guys think that this is demoralizing, these types of videos, sorry to interrupt you. I just want to make sure that you guys are holding them accountable for the videos that they've made, because what we're doing here is a reaction to them. It's not the other way around. It's a reaction to them. So let me
Yeah, I'm mending the
Tried this
chat this
user.
time because I have.
Yeah, because I don't think Heather has power. She's over there in an area where it's completely flooded, and in an area where the floods in California have affected the electricity. So there are people without power. And she was mentioning last night a quick post that she still doesn't have power. So there's some people in Northern California.
She got power. I saw that, but
Oh, did she?
I think her freezer. She was cleaning up the freezer because I don't
Oh,
know.
poor
Probably
thing.
like
Well,
have
I don't
like
want to,
leaked.
I don't
Yeah.
want to make her feel like she has to be here all the time. But we're going to be watching as much as we can the comments, because trolls do like to come in during these types of videos. So,
One thing before we
yeah, go
start.
ahead.
I just want to say that we were talking yesterday, last night with Ines, and what I want to say is, or both of us basically, we agreed on it. This is not about swaying the public um, our way. Now I'm speaking for myself. I'm not here to persuade you or to make you like me or anything anymore. Because, guys, after 8 years of constant abuse from certain individuals, I'm just over it. All we want is to get our truth out there. Since all these people felt like it was free to just voice their little stories about us, I feel like it's only fair for us to come and to put our story out there. That's all we want.
Because no matter how much you flatten a pancake, there's always two sides.
Yes.
So these, I feel like what Kelly did, what Tasha did, are distortions. What their friend Tasha, at this point, Tasha and Kelly may not be on the best of terms. I don't know. That may change. It might have changed last night. Who knows? But and I don't really care. But I think it's important for you guys for us to make you guys aware that both of them are still really good friends with the people who have been aggravating us, antagonizing us. That's Michelle and Leanna. So I'm not going to tell you what channels they are. I'm not going to tell you their Instagram accounts, but I will tell you that I mean, I know the other video was long, but here we're here. Are you not entertained? Okay.
Also, people
So,
coming to us and saying, do not react, do not put the log into the fire or gasoline on the fire or whatever that saying is. Why
yeah.
don't you hold all the people who start the conflicts equally accountable
Yes.
for these things? Why do you always come to
You know,
someone who has been targeted? I've noticed this. This has been quite a common thing in this community throughout the years, and we've been at the receiving end of a lot of it, and we have been trying not to put the logs, pouring gasoline, etc., and it's not helping. So please don't come to me telling me I should be quiet
yeah,
while some.
don't
Mhm,
moralize us when you're not when you're being
mhm,
a hypocrite and not holding the people who are aggravating us or antagonizing us to the same standard. That's biased. The person who
mhm.
actually recently said that, I know they're from Australia, but they recently said that. I read it under Tasha's post. I may show some of the comments too. I may show when some of the comments was it has consistently supported these distorted narratives about us. They don't like us. They're already come biased. So I'm not. This isn't to sway them. It's not to sway anyone. But if those distortions about us are going to be out there, then we need to set the. We need to put. We need to. We have something to say.
Mhm.
So I don't know at what point. And I'm sorry, but Tasha's voice really triggers me. I didn't finish this video. Um, but again, they're trying to, just like Kelly's video, what it's doing, and it's doing effectively, regardless of, her saying, well, what I said there is no longer relevant. Regardless of her saying all of those things, her video is still there. I get she likes, that it's monetized, so it's getting her a lot of traffic, but her video is still up there. Those distortions are still up there. She hasn't said, as far as I know she's made another video since, but as far as I know, she hasn't said anything to the contrary. Um, if you watch our last live stream, she did say that those things that she said there are not relevant anymore, because she wanted to stop us in our tracks. Actually, during our live stream, she wanted to stop us in our tracks about addressing her and not getting our voices heard on the situation. So,
Hello, Tiny Hands Forever, Alicia, and hello,
hi,
Elfo.
Elfo, and hi, Tiny Hands. So this is going to be a discussion between me and Katie. uh, and we're going to be addressing Tasha's video. I know, like I said, it lowers the morale, so please don't watch it if you're sensitive, and if you just don't want any of this in your sphere, simply just don't watch it. I don't want this in my sphere either. I don't, but I see what their distortions have done out there. There are other channels now basically repeating all of their false narratives
Mm-hmm.
about us as we speak to this moment. I'm not going to address every single one of those people either, because they're not worth addressing. They're actually doing it to also get traffic on their own channels.
Yeah.
So do you see what this starts? It snowballs. You're not going to see any of our friends making videos about them. You're not going to see anybody that we know talking about, what we're saying and putting things out there. Our people are just not like that. But I see that Kelly and Tasha and their people, that they seek out those types of people. What I wanted to bring up before I start on Tasha's video, and as I see that people are streaming in, is I do want to bring up that, unbeknownst to me, an hour before I went live the last time and we discussed Kelly, um, Kelly had gone this, that channel that we keep telling you guys. I'm not going to say the channel name because she wants us to talk about her. She wants traffic to her nasty channel. And I'm not talking about Michelle. I'm talking about somebody else, the one who calls us pig and pet and makes all these parodies about us. That an hour before I went live, Kelly actually left a comment under that person's wall post. Um, so it's like she went over there seeking out some kind of support. But why there? Why is she seeking out support from somebody that's not really in the community, somebody who only has an entire channel dedicated to bashing me and Katie? Um, and she's like gone off the rails. She went off the rails a long time ago. And my question is rhetorical, to be honest. I'm going to answer my own question. But for me, if you go and you seek out somebody who's known for harassing and bullying people in the community, it's because you don't want to get your hands dirty. You're hoping to stop me and Katie in our tracks, so that that person can continue bullying us and you don't have to get your hands dirty. Somebody else can do your dirty work. That's the only logical explanation, that you would seek out somebody like that you would go over there and
Yeah.
bait them into coming along with you or doing something on your behalf. Because the more and more videos that were made, parodies and demoralizing videos that were made about me and Katie by this one channel that calls us a pig and a pet and all kinds of names and does all kinds of weird parodies about us, the only thing that's been effective is to make us not want to be here on YouTube either. Because there's been all these distortions about us, and most of them have been there. So I know I'm taking, sorry, Katie, do you have anything to say before I start Tasha's
No,
video?
no. My only problem is, as I said, this platform. I'm pretty happy with those people who have been following our channels for years, and
Mm-hmm.
they're here for all the right reasons. They're here for collecting, for dolls, for new information, for fun, whatnot. All that. But I do not care what people who are so easily swayable and who do not need one single proof of to see, because if you believe all this about Ines and me and you haven't been shown one single proof within the years, I do not care what you think. I just want to point it out to people.
But you
Okay.
see that what they've done is layer upon layer of just
Yes.
distorted videos about us.
And it's so convoluted and it's so confusing, but still, Ines, okay,
They know how effective rumors and gossip and lies can be,
look,
because once they put it out into the universe, they're like, oh, they're not responsible for it. Even especially Tasha, she's done this time and time again without any proof.
look,
So
we are administrator. I'm going to just use this example. We are admins in a couple of very major groups out there. And I'm a head admin in Laurel Eagles group, and I get reports and messages from people talking badly about others. Did you hear that? This woman, I've heard she's supporting fakes, all that stuff. If I was going by the example how people go on YouTube and on social media in general, I would be banning and deleting people. Who's Burger Boy? I would be banning and deleting people all day long. I cannot do it. I have to seek the proof before I do anything. And I feel like this should be I think that's what normal people do. Same goes for Inez. In
Yeah.
groups that she's managing, we can, as much as we would like to. Sometimes we had a long day, like the other day. Remember, Inez, we had a situation. I'm on vacation. Inez was working the whole day, and then there was a situation, and we were like, oh, I just wish we could just ban or cancel that post, not the person, delete the post, and just get over with it. We can't. We can't because it's not the right thing to do. The same, all I'm asking people on YouTube to act like that. Okay? Please, you don't have to like anyone here. Nobody can force any emotions on you, like support or anything. But please, before you start believing nonsense, ask for the solid proof. Okay, guys? That's all I'm asking.
Look, I'm addressing adults. I totally support what you're saying here, but in my position is I always go back to personal accountability, especially if you're an adult. So I'm not here to plead anybody to please think for themselves or anything like that. You guys are all big enough and grown up enough to do that. So you don't need me preaching at you. So, but Katie, I totally agree with what you're saying. There's always, but I always have to go back to personal accountability. In my opinion, personal accountability is huge. And honestly, I feel like if you're easily swayed, well, I probably don't even know that about you, but if you're easily swayed, those aren't the people that I care to entertain
I
anyway.
agree. Yes,
So
but you know what? If people were demanding to see the proof before they attacked us
true, very
so
true.
relentlessly about the diaper girl, that's let's just use that as an example, because that's one of the very like important points here, because it's
Yeah,
happening again. If
because
people if
the
people said to Tasha and asked her, okay, I I'm willing to listen to you, Tasha, but show me the proof where Inez attacked
exactly.
you.
She
This
said I
what
attacked her, which is not
this
true.
wouldn't go this wouldn't go this long, and
Hmm.
she wouldn't be sitting there once again on her throne saying, you
Sucking her teeth.
know,
Having
yes.
we're gonna have to listen to her suck her teeth. I cannot stand the audio
Mm.
on Tasha's channel. This is just me talking shit now, but I can't hardly. You guys, I don't watch her channel. I don't. It's been a long time. Sometimes people tell me, oh, she did this or she said this or whatever. But and then maybe I get curious enough where I watch some of it, but I couldn't finish watching this video either. So I don't know what other crap she said at the end, but or like I watched halfway through. But the thing is that my ears cannot handle her voice. I can't stand her sucking her teeth. I just can't. It's just really annoying. It's the truth. It's the truth. That's my truth. I'm putting it out there. That's just my opinion, my experience, and I don't care. You know, um, but not to take away from the what we want, what we're doing here. Yeah, I mean, We feel like the past couple days, this once group of friends have been trying to shut us down, shut us up from talking about them. Even though they've taken to their platforms and they started this, they thought we were going to be quiet like we have been the other years. That's why, like Katie pointed out, that's why it was so easy for them to just continue doing this, because we usually wouldn't say anything. Yeah, I think sometime last year I finally reached my boiling point and I did make like a 3 hour long video about Tasha because I had enough of her. And she's still going. Okay, so I do want to start this with saying that in the last live stream, if you haven't finished watching that, Kelly Girl did admit on there. If you go to my community wall post, you're going to see the last picture. It is a screenshot of what kind of surprised me. Honestly, I kind of thought that they were on the rocks. That whole friend group was already kind of on shaky ground as it was. I felt like there was something going on. I could tell, but I didn't care. But Kelly the other day confirmed all of my inclinations about their friendship falling apart or their being on bad terms at this point. Okay. I mean, things can change. Of course, people can become friends again. Things can change. But as far as my last information that I received, if you look at that community wall post, I can't show it to you right now unless I have a screenshot of it. Hold on. Kelly said that, Kelly said herself, I'll read it. I'm quoting Kelly right here. You guys can look at that, take a screenshot. I'm about to read it. It says, Kelly Girl commented under my wall post before I went live about her video. She said, well, she no longer has my ear and hasn't had it for quite some time now. So this will be enlightening for me to learn what I've been used for all this time. And then she commented again. And I will also like to add that she hijacked my flippin' video, which irritates me just as much, just to have a go at you two.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Kelly admitting that Tasha does this, the gang up mentality. And Kelly said, Kelly feels like, she was really calm in her video, but there's still the issue of her friendship with Michelle and Leanna. And then you have Tasha, who's not friends with Michelle anymore. They're at odds, or they had a falling out. Who knows I don't know the details of that. But hi, Laura. And then you have a Tasha who's still
Hi,
friends with
Laura.
Leanna. Okay, so should I begin?
Yeah, I think so.
The nails on a chalkboard. So Katie has not seen this at all.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God,
her reactions are going to be probably a little bit raw because she has not seen this at all. Okay, so hold on. I need to put something underneath to balance this. This is why I had the doll out of the frame. Hold on. Katie has not seen this at all.
No, guys, not even 1 second. So this is going to be really new to me.
Of this, so I don't even know if I'm starting at the correct point. But
hello, Jenny. Hello, Jenny's Reborn World. Welcome.
Hi, Jenny. And
thank you, ladies who commented. Thank you for having the balls to comment here.
to showing face. Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to.
I appreciate you. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I appreciate
I know who my friends are, and you guys have shown us so much support offline. And the funny thing is that it's not that you guys are showing support. It's just that we have a lot of other fun things to talk about that are not regarding Tasha or Kelly or Michelle or Leanna's distortions
our
or any
are
of
not
this
based
stuff.
on these.
No,
right?
Our channels are not based on this, but there's a time that shit needs to be addressed, and the time has come. Okay, so if you think you're fresh out of fucks, I'm fresh out of fucks a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Tiny Hands Forever. I'm reading the comments here now.
Oh, hi, Tiny Hands.
I know you can't probably see it because it's too high, but
things are better. Like I said, we have a lot of friends outside of this, and the thing is that our friendships are not based on any mutual hate for anybody. Mm-hmm. Unlike what they got together. See, they all got together in a little hate campaign, but it seems like they've turned on each other. So Tasha's video is titled "Who Had It First?" A chat about copying complaints going on in the Reborn doll community. I don't know. Gotta get him changed. I sprayed down his. I have to fast forward. Moving my quote nursery. Do you see that? Which is in the living room currently. I will be moving from studio, so in my mind, the different things that appeal to my eye that I would like to do my nursery with. Mm-hmm. Oh God. This, by the way, mine is not monetized. So that brings me to today's topic. I really wasn't gonna do this one, but I see that it's definitely made its way around the Reborn community, and I gotta pause right there. Tasha wants to give you guys this impression that this is a Reborn community issue.
Yeah,
we're an issue. We're a problem. We're something. We have to be dealt with. It's exactly. It hasn't made its way around the community. It's you and Kelly. You and Kelly. You guys aren't the entire community. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening here that's not on YouTube.
Tasha's so full of it.
I know, she is full of it. The way she talks of this, this self, projected importance. It's made itself. Let me suck my teeth a little bit. It's made its way around the community, so I have to address it. Since she's the one sitting there holding the gavel, right? Hear ye, hear ye. It's made its way around the community, yo.
Yeah, okay, no.
Look at her. like this self-appointed community speaker. Okay, so first of all, just hopping on. I hope that these days will stop getting. We're never going to stop getting targeted. I've accepted the fact that this is going to always be an ongoing thing, and um, you guys are only witnessing like a fraction of the percent of the things that have been out there about
Yeah.
and the
About
aggravation.
10%. About
No,
10%.
girl, I'm talking about a half of the percent because we don't address this.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
don't address it.
there's Nana's
Okay.
nursery. Hi, Lori. Hi, darling.
Hi,
Thank
Lori.
you. We see
So
you. Thank
first,
you.
right out of the gate, Tasha's saying once she's building this little scenario that this is a community issue. Katie and I are a community issue that has to be dealt with, and she's the dealer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I know.
It actually
Reborn's pictures.
to all of the new things that I'm buying right now. So,
Hi,
Yeah,
Beth.
all.
copying.
Oh God, listen.
All of the new things that I'm buying right now. So, and that is the copying. The copying that.
Okay. Everybody has the right to change their style, but look at her. The copying. Again, we've already talked about this ad nauseum in the last live stream with Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly even admitted on the live stream that she realizes that her video is irrelevant, although she still has it up. So her continued distorted narrative is going to continue to be being seen by people.
Yeah, it still
which
got
is
views.
not
Yeah.
fair, which is totally wrong, even though she herself admitted that it's not, she was wrong. Her assessment was wrong. And here's Tasha reiterating the same thing, the same tired old, it's the copying. Look at my new nursery. I'm buying new things for my nursery. And the copying issue. I'm sorry, I can't with her voice.
Hi, Beth. I'm just acknowledging people in the chat, darling. Go on.
I may not be acknowledging people because that's how we get totally distracted. But thank you for being here.
You know, from time to time, kind of like an uproar in the community.
Get me to roaring. Girl, can you pause it, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uproar in a community, Tasha. I'm going to address you directly because I'm sure as much as you do not want, anything that's about you, let me tell you, I know you're going to be watching this. Uproar. Are you kidding me? It's uproar in where you know where. No, this is not about community. Stop always trying to manipulate people. You're not the queen. You're not the president. You're not the spokesperson. Okay, you're just one of the gazillion of other channels. Stop addressing community. It's getting old. It's aggravating. It's annoying. Thank you.
And the only reason that this is being discussed is because Tasha, who participated in this little the copying part is just the tool that they used, okay? But she eagerly participated in this herself. And where Lee admitted it, they admitted that this was what they were doing to aggravate. So who is the antagonist here? Who is actually the one? We're over here minding our own business, and they are the ones who are antagonizing.
Oh, girl, can I just read this one comment by Lori?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lori deserves the silver medal, gold medal today. I've been around the community long enough to remember when everything she purchased was all thrifted.
Yeah.
Mind you, nothing wrong with that. But golly, when did she mount the high horse? Thank you, Lori.
Yeah.
And
Very good.
I want to clear out, Lori is completely neutral person. She has her own channel. She has been doing her own thing. Okay. It's not like she's interacting during the live streams like often. This is someone who has been around for many, many years and saw the things unravel. Thank you, Lori.
Yeah,
okay?
Thank you for validating, because a lot of the times with these videos and these distortions like what Kelly and Tasha are doing here, it's we don't need anybody to like validate that what we're saying is true. But I constantly always say there are people who've been here for a long time and they've seen it, they witness it, they know. So these videos that they make, they're not for people like Lori. They're for people that are new, because they want so bad for me and Katie to go away. Well, we're not going to go anywhere. And so we still are at the point where we don't understand why their video was necessary at all.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They antagonized us. They wanted us to bring up the copying, to show people, well, we did it because, and the reason we're doing it is not to show people that you guys are copycats. No, is to show, because it's not even about the copying for you either, right? It's
Yes.
about the fact that you're using it. You found a way to antagonize somebody. And this is how you're doing it. Because you could have been doing something like TMC, looking for our address and sending letters to our relatives, but that's not the route you went. This is the route you went. It's along the same lines.
And you know what? If they haven't been trying to cancel us since before 2019, before, I don't want to say that word, when we all went on lockdown and all that, this has been going on like constantly, guys, for years. We wouldn't even say anything because we kind of relocated most of our activities on Instagram, but they tried to seep in there and harass us over there. So it's not about bullying. And I've seen a couple of the posts and nonsense again about copying. Do not use the word copying. And Tasha and Kelly's video are exactly the reason.
You can use the word copying, but it's the context. The context is important. There's context to this. So, don't use it out of context, basically. But I'm sorry to interrupt your thought.
No, I just want people to stop using, not people, okay? This is what now I'm doing the same thing. I'm generalizing. I just want a couple of these individuals, these channels, to stop constantly trying to twist the narrative, okay? This is not about if you buy the same thing than others whatsoever, guys. Whoever is here and hasn't watched Inez's video before our live stream, please, before you pass the judgment, just go watch that video. Go watch the live stream. That's all I have to say here.
Yeah, go watch that live stream if you have time and you're into it. You want to listen to it. That's fine by me.
Lori.
No, it is. It's fine. But
look
also,
at Lori.
I know. I saw that.
God bless. I hope you're going to enjoy her, darling.
Buying the things that they have on purpose.
Okay, so she was about to say your favorite phrase. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
And they think people are copying.
We think it.
Buying the things that they have.
Because Tasha lives in our heads and in our kitchen, so she knows exactly what we think.
Yeah, and kind of really, I guess maybe putting some nasty things out there. I haven't.
She hasn't seen it. We're not thinking, we see it and we understand it for what it is. We understand, like I just clarified, it's not the copying, that's not the thing. It's the context of what you're doing, why you're using that at all. That's the antagonistic tool that they're using. And here, if you hear her, she's gaslighting us. They think, no, we've seen it. The whole diaper thing that you use to antagonize. I mean, we've seen it. Again, she's putting this with no context. And she also knows this is true because she has a post. I posted it on my wall with that Joey baby where all I talked about was the fact that it was out of print. And Anna also went to her Instagram and told everybody, wouldn't it be funny if we got those to antagonize her? She freaking admitted it. It's in my last video. I showed the video. But
do you want me to show it?
Yeah, if you have it readily available.
Yes, I have it.
If you have it readily available.
I'm very, very available here and ready. Okay, here. So here's Tasha, the preaching so-called community spokesperson.
This is what we think. It's all in our head. This is all in our head. Okay, this is her post, and it doesn't even show the antagonistic thing that she has underneath that post. But do you have the video?
Yes, I do. Hold on. I need to go. Is it in the story still?
Yeah, it should still be in the story. Maybe I can find it too.
I'm trying to. No, because I have my iPad ready here.
So do I. Not now, Satan. Not today, Satan.
I don't have it here.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
So this, guys, this is not. Once again, this is just to show you a little teeny tiny bit of what we've been going through. And this is the proof, okay? We never talk about other people or never address things without having the things in hand, showing you.
I'm going through. It's not in our head. Also, that account that Tasha participated in, Kelly Girl participated in, these are posts that account makes about me. This is the images that they use when they're talking about me, how they dehumanize me. Pig references.
Sold out. Nobody could find these prints of nappies. They were amazing. And I was looking for a different kind of nappy, and 3 came up at once. And I was like, this would be silly not to. So I got the 3 nappies. That was me. I do till fucking Christmas. The girl's act. She's fucking trapped. I don't.
Yeah. What you're hearing, guys, this is like the just explanation, is the cackling of 2 witches of West. There. Mm-hmm.
She's a complete boiled. She's a superating soul. She's a dickhead. I mean, she's a blackitude. Yeah, I did. I had a witch burning. Did you? I burned effigies of Katie and Inez. I did. I wrapped it up in black bunting, and then I danced naked round a fire, chanting. Did you? Yeah, I did chants. I did. Did you have sage and everything? No, I didn't sage it because I didn't want to purify it. I wanted it to boil in the. No, but you need sage to keep it real. You need sage. And did you use iron nails? Oh, I did. Yeah, iron nails. Yeah. Strong spell that is. Strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not superstitious, but anyway, hold on. I'm trying to find. So that's her basically admitting. Here's the I don't want you guys to see her name, but there's the post of the diaper, all that shit. Nobody cares, okay?
I found the nappies. I found all 3 nappies all at once, and that's the only time I've actually gone out of my way to piss a mess off, because there were limited editions.
That's the only time she went out of her. No, it wasn't. So there they are actually admitting. Okay, all 3 of them admitting.
Tasha included.
Tasha
Mami,
included in that.
who just made that video that we're playing, guys. Tasha,
yeah, so
you guys happily instigating and participating in this.
Okay,
for years.
Again, don't focus on the copy things, but what kind of demented person are you? Are you here for the hobby, or are you here to find ways to antagonize somebody
and hurt others? Yeah,
and hurt other people, right? So what, choose what you're here for, but you can't say. So Tasha, you guys just got through hearing Tasha say that she that we think people are copying us. No, we don't think it. Stop gaslighting.
And it's not about people. Once again,
it's not about people.
Group of you guys. I don't care what other people are buying.
We're talking specifically about Tasha, Leanna, Michelle. I don't know how involved Kelly is in this, because I have my skepticism, I'm holding a little skepticism about her behavior and her character as well, but that's just my opinion. So
yes, it's not about the community and other people buying. It's about you guys, and you know who you are.
It's about them specifically. Yes.
So and the funniest part is, Inez, one more thing that I just came to me.
Go ahead.
The only people who are making happily videos about this are actually people who are involved in this. Because I don't see anyone. Well, yeah, then a couple of people who completely have no clue. Okay, are commenting up there, but it's always these people, guys. I don't see Lori making videos about this.
Who are these people?
Tasha, Liena, Okay, I saw her antagonizing post there while Kelly made the video. She was involved in diaper thing. We can't deny that. Okay.
Her comments are right there. She quickly went and supported Tasha without
Who
any.
else? Because how is this
Michelle?
community issue? Yeah, Michelle. How is this community issue? It's only you guys. Your
It's not
little
a
group of
community
you.
issue.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out, Katie. That's a good point. I'm gonna play this. Is that fine?
Yes. Yes.
Seen it all. You all know that. I just I'm just in a happy place here. You know, it's
yeah, happy people make these types of videos.
Yeah.
So that she's happy, right? Because this is how she enjoys her time in here. This makes her happy.
Yes.
This brings her pleasure.
Is.
Yeah,
it actually does.
I'm not being ironic here. I'm being this makes her happy.
She's here for this, for views and exploiting everything here.
Yeah,
everything negative.
It. Yep.
Past year personally for me has been so busy and so many changes, and that's that. You know, I have you know, so much going on here, so much going on with my family. You know, I don't have the time to spend to look around at every.
Sure, you don't, Tasha. Oh my God.
Yeah, and then there's the gaslighting again. I don't have that kind of time. But you're demonstrating you actually do have that kind of time. It's not
you have all the time in a world, woman.
She does have that kind of time.
Yes, you're home 24-hour making videos, okay, and being up to no good in a suku community. So stop it.
Yeah, up to no good for years, by the way.
On in the doll community, but so I have this pillow thingy coming. I guess
so. She's getting that same cushion as Katie, the whole one that they've just recently used to try to antagonize. And then when you're trying to buy something and you're trying to give like some kind of image, you're cultivating an image, you're cultivating something for your own channel, for your own Instagram, for your social media platform that you are using to gain followers, and you're using that, and you have to come up with your own imagery. So Leanna got this pillow, took a picture exactly the way Katie had it on her Instagram.
I just want to clarify. She did it. She got the pillow just not because she totally loved it. Okay, maybe she likes it and everything. It's a cute thing. Okay, guys. But this is not like anyone else who's following my Instagram account. When they get the pillow, they just get the pillow and enjoy it.
Yeah, these are people who don't like us.
With a particular thing in her mind, guys. Okay, just as everything else
that they've done, the diapers, the dolls. Michelle even went as far as to change her Instagram account page to Reborn Higa _babies or something like that. So very similar to Reborn Higa, but she added one word. She's been using my hashtags, everything, just totally trying to steal my identity so that she can get traffic on her Instagram account.
So wrong.
Okay? But she hates me. This woman hates me. She's got videos out there, once again, oversimplifying the whole copying thing because they know what they're doing. Here we have Tasha pretending she's so busy she doesn't know what's going on. She sucks on her
best friend Liana is actually at the real center of this. So sure you don't know. And I just want to point out that Reborn Higa thing, that's very serious. I want to say that pillow is, I don't care who buys the pillow. Yeah. If they're not part of this group and they're not going to antagonize me, gaslight me, and harass me with that.
Exactly.
So if Lori buys it, Alicia, I don't know who else is there.
Anybody
watching,
that we don't
it's
even
fine.
know that don't
guys, go
go
ahead. Okay, I just want to put it out there because they have been using my name, my channel, and the latest purchase of mine to create this. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I know we have addressed it already, guys.
It doesn't matter.
If you want to buy the pillow, go on. Nobody's going to go after you. Okay, I do not care. This is not about that. Please.
That you brought that up. I'm glad you brought this up. At our last live stream, there was Kelly had said that she was her video was damage control because she was scared. And Katie had asked her, "Well, what are you scared of? How long we've known Kelly for like 7 years now,
Or 8.
and we've never done anything to her. Even when we weren't talking anymore, we weren't the ones talking about her, but she had no problem talking about us, trashing us under harassment channels posts, under Tasha's distortions about us, where Tasha did it with
Michelle's
no proof, under
garbage
Michelle's
videos.
Yeah, so she always
us,
constantly attaches herself to people that are kind of bullies in the community, actual bullies, so that she can keep her hands clean. But she literally had the nerve to say that she was afraid, that she was scared, so that she wants to give this impression. She wants to give this impression to people that there is something to fear from us. Like, oh, you got to be afraid. Give me a break. I want, based on what? Show the proof that we've done something to somebody that warrants fear.
Not only to somebody, to her. We have been nothing
or to anybody.
but kind to her. And then when we decided to cut the ties because she followed
but what
my
point is about that is that Kelly is pretending that to have had this fear because it's very impressionable to the people who hear that. It's very impressionable. It's like, wow, she was scared. So it was damage control. When I said it was damage control, she's like, yes, it was damage control because I was afraid. Afraid of what? Unless the only reason you would be nervous, there's a difference between having fear and then feeling and feeling unpleasant, like something is unpleasant. You felt you were uncomfortable because I posted Katie's video about that pillow. You were uncomfortable about it. You weren't afraid. You were uncomfortable because you realized that Lee put you in a pickle. You realize that. As much as Lee doesn't have to confess it to you, it's probably best that she doesn't confess it to you. That way you can come out and honestly say you didn't know. But I think in the back of your mind, that damage control was not based on fear. It was based on you going, fuck, look what she got me into. Because your friend. You know your friend.
I just want to compare something like this situation to any other member of this community, since we're talking about community. Let's say I'm going to use Lori here, Nana, Nursery and Reborn. I'm so sorry, Lori. Let's say she buys the pillow. Why would she feel threatened in any way seeing your link on your wall saying, go see Katie's video with this pillow? Why would anyone... Like, why would they do that? Like, people don't fear. Like, I just don't understand, because nobody ever came to me outside of this group who would say, well, you posted this video and it made me so scared because I have the same item. How come this is like only 4 or 5 people?
This is my opinion based on what we're telling you, based on these. What I'm concluding is, in my opinion, based on what the facts that we do have, what I'm concluding in this is the fact that she knows her friend. She knows Leanna. She knows how she is. She came and she declared that Michelle and Leanna have been nothing but kind to her, great to her. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's their behavior with their other people. They have an agenda when it comes to you, what they want from you. And they have a different attitude towards us. So although they've been so pleasant with you, that is not how they've been with us, okay, at all. And Michelle's channel and her old videos that I have saved are the proof of that, which I'm actually uploading already. I'm working on that channel. It exists. You guys just haven't seen it yet. I will post it on my wall with Michelle's wonderful musings about us that she deleted from a long time ago.
That's going to be one wild ride.
That's going to be fun for whoever wants to watch that. I will post that on my community wall because I'm not making things up. Okay. But I feel like Kelly, you know what? Kelly did know, but I don't want to harp on Kelly too much because this time it's Tasha's turn. But I did want to clarify that our thoughts after that live stream. Because I was like, why would anybody be afraid? There's no reason to feel threatened and stuff because you know what your friend is about.
Yeah, I will send you the link now, Lori, to the pillow. I have no problem with that because Jesus Christ, okay? Come on. Yeah. I'm just addressing the comments here.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna play. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
maybe considered a nesting pillow. I'm not sure 100% what it's called. But I actually bought it off of my friend because she got it and wanted a slightly different variation of it.
She wanted my variation. Let me be clear here,
Yeah,
okay?
she wanted the exact one that came.
Because I've seen it on this other Chinese page or site or whatever, and they're doing random shipping. I saw that, okay? So yeah, they shipped the wrong one. So Lee couldn't go, or Leanna, she couldn't go to aggravate me with exactly the same one and gaslight me. So she was so
she sought
kind.
out the exact one,
Mhm.
and then she sold the one that wasn't exactly like yours. They sent her the wrong one. She thought she was getting the exact one, and she sold it to Tasha. Now, this is not to, excuse Tasha or to justify what she's doing, because I believe, knowing Tasha the way that I know her, in my opinion, she knows what's up. She knew
Of
what was
course
up with
she
the
knew.
diaper. This isn't some innocent chick, like, give me a break. Tasha knew exactly. And if you guys listen to the over explanation of how she came to getting that pillow, and the over
Suddenly everybody
explanation,
has these long stories how they got to prove that they didn't do it actually.
it doesn't prove anything.
Mhm.
Because time and time again, in so many different instances, it's again and again the same picture, the same products, the same everything, and it's all done to aggravate. It's not the things that they bought specifically. It's the reason why they bought those specific things, to aggravate. It's those things. They're not doing it to anybody else in the community. Maybe they'll start now because we're pointing out the flaws in their whole little thing. But
Also, why
also,
would they do it to aggravate? If someone is asking, why would they even do it? Like, what's the
and
point of
not
it?
just that, but
That is only, guys. It's not only about aggravation. That is the stepping point for people who have YouTube channels to come and make the video about us, to portray us as these hyenas who will totally chase you till the end of days when you get the same product. This is not, guys, this is like collaborative scheme of these people. And I know how this sounds. This is a doll community once again. But when you have been at the receiving end for 4 years, Ines, of this particular group, or 3?
When I had my Levi made, Stellan, okay, I had him custom made for me with a picture of my daughter as a newborn, okay, with the hair color and all of that stuff. And his artist did such a really good job on it. And his artist said that she wouldn't make another one that looked like that, even though she got so many requests for that same look. She made a few others, but of course they didn't look like mine. And Tasha actually went out and got hers like third hand or second hand, something like that. Third hand, I think it was one of the other versions by the same artist that made my Stellan. But it wasn't the artist's doll that she wanted. It was my exact doll that she wanted. One that the artist said, because it was such a portrait baby, was something special to me, she wasn't going to repeat it. So Tasha went, and she wasn't satisfied with, so it wasn't the artist's work that she was after. She wasn't satisfied. She spent an additional, I don't know how much, to get my Stellan that had sold to somebody else. She got him third hand, ripped out his hair. She got it rerouted, whatever. But it was the name that she wanted to use. She wanted to steal at that time also my reputation, my channel's reputation. She wanted her channel to be connected to my name that already was established here. So who goes out of their way? So that just already shows that this was something that Tasha had planned, long time ago. She always needed this attachment, because she could have easily spent the same amount of money that she did for a third hand Levi that's not associated with my channel at all. She could have easily had one made for herself, probably even better,
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
If she went and she asked Pearl, the artist of original Stellan, to go and make her a Levi, she would pay less for the brand new doll than she paid for this Stellan, okay, for original doll of Inez's. So what's the sense of this? And then she gets the doll and she rips the hair and she completely kind of like changes the whole essence or the look of the doll. It makes no sense, guys. Like, think about it. Would you rather get the third-hand doll, or would you get the brand Levi from the same artist, slightly
because
different?
she wanted to also, this goes along the copying
Yes.
thing. She wanted to use the name Stellan. She couldn't justify using that name on any other doll.
Yes.
Because that was a known doll, very popular. It happened.
And then she goes and she tries to say that she has created this Stellan and this is the dream Levi, the best Levi. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Tasha, this is someone's portrait baby of their child. And that child is not yours. So stop it.
The thing is that the whole tearing out, I don't care that she ripped the hair out. The reason she did rip the hair out was because I sent the doll to get rerooted, and then the hair came out a little bit darker than I preferred. So and after a while, I just stopped bonding with him because of his new hair color. He was still beautifully painted, so I sold him on. That person sold it to Tasha. And Tasha ripped the hair out because she wanted as much as she possibly can come close to what Stellan looked like before he had his hair rerooted. So that's why she did all that. But she could have easily just gotten her own. But the thing is, she needed an excuse to use. I was known back then a lot. People would always anticipate what I was going to name my doll, because I always came up with these like names that we weren't really hearing a lot around the community. So, and Stellan was a very special name to me. But she couldn't justifiably use that name on her Levi without having the original one that was here on my channel.
And the biggest problem why we're mentioning it right now is when Inez got herself another Levi down the road, she of course wanted to reuse this doll's name. She wanted to reuse the name. And then she was targeted. Tasha made the video and also like 10-minute point of hers. Why would Inez do that? Like, excuse me. Do you see guys?
I can't. I don't even feel like it could. I reuse names a lot in my.
But then you get called out on reusing your own name on your own,
the
basically
same
like
way
franchise
that Michelle
or something.
and Leanna and Tasha and their bully friend with the pet channel and the pig channel. The same reason that, like, anytime they get something that we have, they take and then we show it again, they take the opportunity to say, oh my God, see? Oh
Look
my
at
God.
them, how petty
Look
they
at how
are.
petty they are. Yeah.
So we basically cannot show you things, guys, that they actually went and bought the same things. We can't show it because otherwise they will portray, and they will even go as far as making videos how petty we are.
Yeah, so we can't now. We're not allowed to show anything that we had.
So what are we supposed to throw it away or what?
We're not allowed to show anything that we had anymore. We're supposed to be afraid that they're gonna do this type of crap like she's doing now. So I'm gonna play this, okay?
Close together at the end. You can close it, like tie it together, but it kind of wraps around. When life's not sweet, it sticks. So Native's pulling something new from the jar. A sugar-inspired...
And can I say something? I don't know who it was in the chat that was talking about Tasha's style from before. I remember when Tasha was putting
There's
like... Lori, okay. I remember when Tasha was putting like jeans and getting like fake leather jackets for babies and like AC. Let me finish my point.
Sorry.
And leather jackets for babies and like Guns N' Roses t-shirts and crap like that. And like, I'm sorry, to me, I don't like it. I don't like that style. My prerogative, and crucify me, throw your shoes at me, I don't care. In my opinion, it's not my style. That was her style. Thrift stores were her style. She even made videos talking crap about the fact that we would buy things from like children's salon or really expensive things, or we had this whole like look or style, or had this whole look or style on my channel. She made videos like belittling, making fun. Like, I would never spend that much. I go
actually that was quite a judgmental video. What she did.
That was before we even started talking, and I saw that video. I was like, what? I didn't even want to talk to her ever. I was like, what's wrong with her? Like, who cares? Like, if I was to take to my channel and say, oh my God, thrifting is so gross, buying somebody's old like, if I was to do something like that, could you imagine the backlash? Oh no, but it's okay.
Except you wouldn't do that. Okay, let's just clarify it there, because there's nothing wrong with thrifting. I thrift for sometimes.
So my point being is that, but of course, Tasha can say something like that about the things, the expensive things I buy, right? That includes customized covers for my baby nests in general. I copied that. I was inspired by a really good Swedish friend of mine who was in the community. She really isn't anymore. She would hand make her own baby nest, and I was like, I love that. What do you call that? And I couldn't find them anywhere, and then I found them on Etsy. That was a time when Etsy was just coming up with so much like cool stuff that you weren't finding anywhere else, and I found some, and actually I couldn't even find any made in the US. I had to buy them like in Europe. I had to order them and have them shipped from Europe to be handmade for me. I used to have so many baby nests, but this style that you're seeing, like, she has the right to change her style, but this is like, I mean, I don't like really buying Jamie Kay and all that stuff because I try to go off on my own path. When everybody's doing Jamie Kay, I'm trying to do something different because I don't want the same things that everybody else has. It just I don't want to have the same things that everybody else has. I
Ali,
always
and
go
there's
off
nothing wrong with it because this is your money.
That's my
so
style.
you can spend it on whatever you want to.
It's my style of doing things, okay?
Yes.
But this whole look, like, she's been changing, like she's trying to do this like baby neutral thing. I was doing it years ago. Fine, she wants to start changing her nursery to that. That's fine. But anyway, I forgot the point I was trying to make with this. So let me just listen to her again. I forgot what I was getting at.
It was delivered. It was out in the rain. I think you all saw that.
She's talking about the nest and how it got ruined, and she had to wash it, and then she was looking for something else. So she had this whole backstory as to how she's going to end up with the same a positioner, a baby positioner that Katie has.
Nice, I like it. Oscar's elbow.
Of course you do.
Exactly. Been nice for posing. I had in my head things like y'all saw. I had in my head that probably from all of the
she had this all in her own head.
Yeah, can you just pause it, girl?
Popular.
Yeah.
How come you 5 people always have this in your head, or you suddenly come across it when Ines or I get it? Okay, not before us. Okay, see, because you say, oh, these are readily available manufactured things. How come it's always a week or 2 weeks after us?
Because it only became readily available after they saw us, and then they're like,
it's something. I don't see anyone else doing these, guys.
And then they're like, this is something else that I can get to pose in the exact same way,
Katie,
to take pictures in the exact same way.
Depict her into this harpy who will totally beat your head off if you get the same pillow.
And that's another point. Like, you haven't heard us talk about, there's a lot of people doing the same things that we do. It's fine. I mean, shoot, I have like over 15,000 people following me on Instagram, which is not a lot. It's a spit in the, drop in the bucket compared to other influencers on Instagram. And so, yes, we're out there, we're putting our things out there. I'm not going to hide anything. I don't care. There's lots of people that end up, that I know of and that I don't know of, that end up with the same things. Big whoop. But in context, this isn't what they're doing. Just some random people that end up with the same things. So anyway, do you have anything else to say before I play?
No. Can you hear me okay? Because I had to plug my phone into the charger. I can't have my iPads.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Things like y'all saw the one with that goose and the baby and the Charlie crane.
You won't see the goose. You won't see the goose on my channel. You won't see the Charlie crane on my channel because I always, like I said, if I see something is trendy,
no, but this is not about. She's trying to say that we all have the same things. Okay?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, you're right. Good. That's a good point. Katie says that she's trying to establish that we all have the same things, but this isn't what that is. Very good. Thank you, Katie.
Clothes, and then they throw the goose, and I'm sure many of you have seen that. It went like a viral baby.
Katie, also Kelly tried to do this the other day. It's okay. Come and go. You don't just, we know it's fluid in here. People can come and go as they please. But Kelly tried to make the same point and during our live stream the last time, that these are like, everybody has the same thing. Sometimes she said, went as far as even to say that I have the same things as her. But the thing is that this isn't what that is. This isn't like the whole community. She's trying to get, again, what they're trying to do is they're trying to generalize it when we're talking about very specific people that hate our guts, that have channels like Tasha that have repeatedly made videos about us to bash us, to paint some distortion, some distorted narrative about our characters. Are you there, Katie?
Yes, I'm here. Alicia, thank you so much. Go ahead. That's fine. If you need to run errands, thank you for being here, for showing up. We appreciate it, darling. Okay.
I'll play?
Yes.
Okay.
Trendy kind of video. So, probably I just,
Yes, we know you follow trends.
It popped in my head, but sometimes you just don't know where you saw things. I try to screenshot or start following if I do see something that, I really like that I know I'm going to forget. And I actually have, I keep a little album, in my phone of...
So she's trying to insinuate, here she's trying to insinuate that she has seen this pillow. She has seen this positioner sometime, somewhere. This is what she's basically trying to establish here.
So you know what?
Subtly.
If you saw it and if you loved it somewhere, why didn't you get it before? This is nothing new.
Because she's trying to say she's archived it somewhere so that she can go back and buy. Because sometimes we don't all have the money right away to just buy things instantly. We have to wait. I have to wait sometimes. I can't buy everything I want. But this isn't what this is either. Again, she's generalizing. These are very specific things, and she's again generalizing the whole thing. So she's trying to make you guys think that this is what that is. This is just simply things that she saw that she went back to buy. So she already had it in her mind that she was going to do this. It wasn't like some kind of a little game that they did with, like they did with the diaper, that they're doing again, that they've done again, time and time again, by the way.
What do I have it labeled? Style and decor or something of that. This is
tell me, what style, decor of what, Tasha? Stop decorating here, Jesus.
What? She says that she has an album that she labeled Style and Decor, where she saves all of her things that she screenshots.
Way too much,
and she's insinuating
someone who just
the important thing here. The important thing here is that she's insinuating that she saw this specific positioner a long time ago. She just didn't know where to find it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's what she's insinuating here.
I also want to clarify for new people, because I see that people popping in, popping out. This is not about the copying, guys, okay? Once again, it's not about the copying or having the same things. I really, please, just... Yes, can you just voice, word it somehow? I keep thinking in my English is my third language, guys. So I'm trying to come up with these words, and I don't have them right now. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. When they come, I will say something. Okay, go on.
Yeah, just tell me to pause anytime, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Wendy Ann. There's when the DockATot.
Vivian Bloom has all the nature-inspired ingredients you want for your little one.
Oh my God, 2 ads.
To melt you by the Mint Master Chocolatier.
Because that was the...
So, there was something she was saying just now that I wanted to...
When the DockATot.
I do not like DockATots. I did everything to avoid the DockATots. I don't like that trend. I would never have one. So again, I just want to point out that she's generalizing here. Things that, a lot of you guys have, or she has definitely, because, but you see, what she's kind of helping our argument here is because you're not going to see, especially, you're not going to see a lot of things on here that, well, you do now, because, eventually it catches on and stuff, but you're not going to see a lot of things here that are like the DockATot that you're going to see on every single Claire Taylor owner's channel. Okay. You're just not. They all do the same.
She's mentioning so she would sound valid to everyone new or people who are not aware. So she would basically appeal to people who are buying baby things, and now they're thinking, okay, it's normal. Yes, it is normal. Nobody said it's not normal.
Right.
She is just waiting. This is all them waiting to make the videos to cancel Inez and me. Okay, this is the only thing that's like, that's their primary reason why they're making these videos. This is not about the pillows, not about the diapers, socks, or whatnot. Okay, this is purely their focus on canceling Inez and me, and constantly depict us like these bad people, bad apples. I've seen how she called us bad apples. Tasha, please. I don't want to say what's bad here. Okay, just saying. But no, yeah.
You can't go there because of the
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what Katie says. She is trying. Here she is. She's trying to establish that these are all things. This is normal that we all have the same things.
That's
We
fine,
all,
Tasha. You have Doka thoughts, so half
girl,
of the other channels here.
don't
it's okay.
yell over me.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
I can't remember what I was gonna say, but I'm just saying, like, this isn't what that is. Okay, so she is trying to establish. I have to keep saying the same thing over and over. She's just trying to establish here that this is like normal. That and then she's presenting it in general terms, but she knows very well that we're speaking a very specific situation with very specific people, Michelle and Leanna and herself. Somewhat Kelly, not too much though, but it's she's keeping some bad company. But if you're keeping bad, you know what they say about birds of a feather. So I don't know. That's just what I think. So I'm gonna play this. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
And the Snuggle Me Organics was like the big thing. I'll bring it anywhere. Like it's a great thing.
I had a pod similar to this one. I got it a long time ago. I gotta let the dog out. Hold on. Oh, come here. There you go. Go. Okay, so I have a pod also. I don't have it on here. Sometimes you'll see it in pictures. I love the way it poses the babies. I actually got that one years ago, and it's a lot smaller than the Snuggle Me. You guys will see, I never bought a Snuggle Me. I never bought a Docatot. I felt like those things were just too big for me for what I wanted to do. So I eventually ended up finding a pillow, a pod. I'm going to call it a pod, and it was a lot smaller than this. I can't even buy covers. I have to have covers made. There's a lady in Florida who makes me covers all the time, no matter what I present to her, whatever, if it's a leech co, if it's a boppy, if it's my discontinued one of a kind thing that I have, I send her the dimensions and she makes excellent covers for me. But again, this is not about things that everybody has and everybody gets. If something becomes trendy, forget it. You're not going to see it here. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to have it. Speaking in general terms, this is the point about that is the fact that I'm trying to establish here that if you see somebody like me that's constantly doing something that nobody else is doing, that's why they decided when we had all our falling out, and I decided I didn't want to be friends with Tasha anymore. I talked all about that in the last live stream. This is the way. I don't know why they do it. Actually, you know what? Now, as I'm free flowing here, I'm starting to wonder, like, why? I have that question for Michelle and Leanna. Why? Why are they doing this? Is it because we blocked you? I still don't understand why this is, why they're doing this. Katie, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna continue playing this, but I'm gonna have
to step out to the bathroom, but I can hear you because I have okay.
So I was just wondering why.
Yeah, that's a good point. The why. I think
I wonder why they do this. Like I know that it escalated. Sometimes, people say like, oh, you should just block and delete and just block that person. But I always find that I do it anyway. But for the most part, 90% of people, when you, more than that, probably like 95% of people, when you block them, they leave you alone. But
yeah, people move on.
It's just not these people, not them, not Tasha. Tasha hasn't been able to stop talking about us for
she just waits for any opportunity so she could make a video like the one that we're playing right now.
Yeah, like even Kelly said that in the comment that I showed you guys at the beginning.
She sure did.
Sorry, I'm gonna crack open this window here. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, about Kelly. Even Kelly said that she didn't appreciate that she took advantage of her talking about this situation, or not this situation, just about us. Um, she took advantage of that opportunity and
turned it into a community issue.
Yeah, turned it into a community issue. And also to go have a go at us, in her words, to have a go at us. So I don't know why Tasha is doing this, other than to stick up for her friend Leanna.
Oh,
Because
Krista, thank you so much. I just read the comment. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Stick up for Liana. Totally. Yeah, I'm listening to you, girl.
That gives baby a lot of supports. Don't buy like doll clothes and doll items. We are buying real baby clothing and baby items, and those of us that love baby.
Okay, Captain Obvious here. Really, like, we don't know that? Oh my god.
Just love that, or really into it, and it becomes a big part of our collect for something fluffier that the baby would sink down into. And
it's not fluffy, Tasha. You know what? Honestly, guys, okay, whoever the ladies, when you order this thing and it comes and you unpack it, you will see this is not the fluffy thing. Second of all, the doll is not going to sink into it. I'm going to, Ines, is that okay if I show how it looks for everybody?
Yeah, go ahead.
When someone says they were looking for something fluffier for the doll to sink in, that's the indicator that they're part of that group. Okay, are you kidding me?
That not that they're part of that group. Not they. That is the total proof that Tasha didn't even buy what she was set out. What she set out to look for.
How
what she
is
was
this
looking
fluffy? For. There is no bottom. It has the doll or baby has nothing to sink into. This is a positioning pillow after the feeding. I just got the pillow and I used it in my rocker. Okay, and if you want to use it, go ahead, guys. Okay, I just say it's totally safe. I'm not going to go after you. This is, guys, Ines and I have been showing new things and we have been tagging them on our Instagram and everything. There are links, there are artists. We share basically almost everything, like 90% of things. So yeah, Tasha, give it a break, girl. Okay, there's nothing to sink in. There's a hole in here. Okay, thank you very much. Go on, Ines. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're fine.
Ridiculousness upon ridiculousness. Just say, I just wanted to aggravate Katie and I got it. Of course, Tasha, you can't say it now, can you? Especially not here because you're charging people for your membership. So you don't want people to know who they're subscribing to. Unbelievable.
My friends, Leah, Monami Lee, we were on video chat and she showed me this thing and I was like, oh, that's exactly what I was
the sinking pillow.
I was for this in the state.
And see, I would otherwise believe that this was like total like innocent and stuff, but Leanna knows why she got what she got. Leanna knows why she got what she got. And it's not just this. In the same week, they also had something else that Katie had just bought too.
Yeah. So position. Okay, guys, a lot for everyone new, because seriously, I know for some people this may sound petty and totally like ridiculous. So I just want to show you how they presented this in their live streams. And then when I post my picture, my original picture that I took weeks before they got this item, they go after me saying, look at her, she's psychotic, she's imagining. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with Katie? The same thing they're doing it to Ines with her items. Let me show you something. As I said in my video previously, this pillow is only to be used on flat surfaces. This is after a feeding, when you're positioning the doll. That's why you have that little hole in here. So their little scalps are, when they're forming, when they're lining up, there's like more like anatomical little pillow. This has nothing to do with positioning. It's not safe to let the baby sleeping in it. It's not going to sink in anywhere. There's no bottom to it. And I disclosed this information in my video. I said it's not safe to use in a rocker. It's just something I came up for my photo shoots. Obviously, this is a doll. She's not going to be choking or anything. And they say they don't do it on purpose. Let me show you something.
It was on purpose. And that's the whole point of this video, is to show that this video by Tasha about the copying is not about the copying. It's not in our head that this copying is being used in context.
Look at that, guys. This is totally not
this
like,
is with context, okay? In context, look at this. This is, oh my God. In context, right here. This is the context that we want you guys to pay attention to. Katie posted her doll that's there on the top in the rocker like this. This isn't even how the item is advertised at all. She just decided to use it. She decided to use it that way. So they wouldn't have seen like it being used like that, except for on Katie's page where they're blocked. Then here on the bottom, the bottom left of your screen is Lee's bear, her copycat bear.
Yeah.
She calls hey Rash. Positioned in the same way in the Charlie Crane, just like Katie's, in a way that it was like the only way they would know to use it that way or to put it that way was because they wanted to, maybe, we're all human beings and we can all have thoughts, and sometimes coincidentally we come up with the same thoughts, but this is not coincidence, because this isn't the first instance. There's also a picture of the Noodle and Boo stuff that she even put the bottles in the exact same position.
And for
as
you,
Katie did.
For you, Liana, to go and gaslight me on your
and
wall,
then they gaslight us on top of that.
Blocked. Save it for someone who doesn't know what kind of person you and Michelle are, and Tasha, because I know you, and that's precisely why I blocked all of you.
Yeah.
So this is my message, not to anyone else who's watching. This is for you guys, for Liana, Michelle, Tasha, and company.
And it doesn't come. We don't have these suspicions out of nowhere. We don't have this. This isn't unfounded. Like, this doesn't come out of nowhere. Tasha herself knows for a fact, because at the time Tasha and I were still talking, and Michelle would go after Tasha on her channel as well, like on a daily basis. She would call her Trasha and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and so
friend.
So at that time, Michelle had it in for Tasha. I guess they became friends after that, but now they're not friends anymore. They don't really care for each other. But my point is,
they change their friendships as underwear. Every 10 days, it's someone else. If you look at Ines and me, we have the same friends for the past almost 8 years. Nothing changed. All of our friends are still our friends.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to a point. I'm trying to make a point here, which I've lost my train of thought. But okay, so what was I saying?
They were not friends they are not friends anymore.
No, that's not what I was getting to. Tasha will tell you also. She knows for a fact that Michelle was part of this group of friends that when she was friends with that scammer Andrea, that they made a fake account because we had them all blocked. It was at a time when our accounts were not public; they were private Instagram accounts, so that they could access it and see what we were doing on there, see what we had. Michelle was part of a fake account with a fake. They stole some random person's pictures and everything. And Andrea, Michelle, the person who created that pig page, the person who stalked me that lives in the UK also was accessing that. Believe somebody named Penny was also using that account.
Yeah, Penny. Yeah.
There was I think there was maybe about somewhere between 6 to 8 or 9 of them that were all using that account to people that, mind you, these are all people that we have blocked and didn't want anything. The people that we set very hard boundaries with and didn't want anything to do with them.
Because they supported the stalker.
Yeah, because they supported a stalker, and because they, were advocating for Andrea, who was a scammer. Plain and simple. Tasha will even tell you that she knows that this is true because they were also following her account. Her account was public anyway. There was no reason for them to have to follow her. They could just her account was public, but ours was private. So they had to request to follow us. And I only accepted them because Katie thought it was a real person.
Yeah.
Because at that time, but now I'm public, I don't care. So I'm going to put things on there. I'm aware and I understand that being public, they're always going to try to see what we're doing, regardless. But it's not in our head. And the reason I'm telling you guys this story is because it's not in our head. That's what they want you. They keep wanting you guys to believe that this is all just in our head.
Can I just say something? I just want to say, we wouldn't be making this video, not even for the pillow, if Kelly Girl and Tasha haven't been riding this wave of hate towards us this whole week, okay? Tasha, Kelly, no reason to make their videos. Otherwise, you would not hear about these guys. You would have no idea unless if they haven't made the video.
Well, Leanna, and to kind of respond to Amazing Sunny Reborn, Susan, I love all your Amazing Sunnies, by the way. I think you know one of them. You probably know too, Michelle. I'm trying not to say their account names here because that's what they want. Because it's been already a known thing that if you want traffic on your channel, talk about us, talk about me and Katie, you get lots of traffic. Bash us on your channel, because you'll get a lot of traffic. And that's what Michelle has been doing. That's what Tasha keeps doing repeatedly, because that's her key to getting people to follow her or to watch her. So she says that, I think I know one in the UK. She was at a doll show that I went to. So, yeah, so you probably do know who that is. I don't know how you feel about them. I've never had any interactions with Michelle at all. With Leanna, I think we had like dolls by a mutual artist. So we were kind of following each other at that point. But I felt very uncomfortable with her because of her closeness to Michelle. And Michelle had spent like an entire year bashing me. And I just, she just hated me. It was just blind hate, which she still has. I mean, she's continued to make videos about the copying thing again, even though she knows it's true, but they're gaslighting us. So, yeah, her videos do pop up to watch. Yeah, and maybe you remember her old channel that she used, and the videos that she deleted where she used to yell a lot on her channel. She used us a lot as content. So there are some horrible things that she's done to us. That's why we don't understand why it's us that, if to answer my own question that I was asking earlier, is why they're doing this to us. Well, that's why they don't like us, because people that like us don't do these sorts of things. They don't try to come up with ways to antagonize us. So if you have anything to add, Katie, you can. I'm about to start playing the videos again. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Blah, 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 blah. And
blah, blah.
I said, I got this one. And right after I got this one, I found the one that I really wanted, which was the same one, except the top was a little different.
She got the one that she wanted to have the exact same one as Katie. That's Leanna.
So the top of the one that I have coming to me has like bear ears on it. So it's like a thing like this, except it doesn't totally close here. It's like that nest thing that wraps around. It's nice and big and fluffy. And it has like little bear ears on the top that you could either leave out or fold down. So it has like a rounded top. She found the one with just a slightly different shaped top, or she didn't have to go through the returns or whatever. And that I couldn't get shipped to the US. So that's done. And actually,
so why is she making this video? What do you think, Katie?
Yeah, she's trying to come up with this story, this elaborate, so deep story how she got it.
Yeah, but why? What would be the reason?
Because this was their plan. Okay, Leanna got the pillow that it was randomly shipped. There are a couple of the shapes of the pillows on that side that they're ordered. I know exactly where they ordered. And it's randomly shipped. You can't pick exactly the same shape. So she got the shape that was completely with those ears. I know how it looks.
I don't want that person's I just deleted a comment. Please do not say that channel's name here, please. Okay. I'm not being mean. I'm just asking you guys, please. This is what she wants. This is what she's always wanted. And I spent so many years not saying her channel name here because this is exactly what she wants. Because otherwise she wouldn't get it. Not even her dear friends can get her enough traffic on her channel. So this is exactly what she wants.
On
Sorry,
Monday,
somebody had put her channel name in the comments, and I just saw it.
or sometime during the week will go out to me. So, baby thing, there's a couple collectors, that are on, YouTube and social media that I don't follow personally.
Hold on. What did you say about shipping to US?
Just that Lee is going to ship it to her.
Oh,
because
okay.
Lee
because
is the one
obviously they don't ship to US. So how the heck?
No. It's because Lee bought the one with the ears and decided she wanted the one that looked exactly like yours. So she sold it to Tasha, and now she has to ship it to Tasha.
Oh, okay.
Kind of know the history. If not, there are certain.
And you hear, if you know the history.
Yeah.
No, not the history. Not the history. Okay. Your distortions. Because the only history that you're talking about, that the distortions that are being told, they're on your fucking channel. Okay? Tasha. So it's not the history that you also try to distort about tiny magical creatures, the situation between me and tiny magical creatures. The lies that you told about that situation too, with a stalker. You tried to use my stalker to discredit me. That was a bad move because so many people saw what happened with that stalker. So no, this isn't the history of these two. This is your distortions on your channel. The distortions on your channel, Tasha.
Feelings. They're just people I haven't spoken to now in years.
Thank God.
The same particular.
Somebody commented on my other video, and they described her perfectly. I couldn't think of the word before. She's a hustler. This woman is a hustler. She's hustled free dolls from people that just started painting. She hustles free things all the time. She's hustled into people believing these distortions without showing any proof. Never shows any proof of anything.
Promising new artists to get them the prototypes. Like she ever had a prototype on her channel, by the way.
Yeah, she promises artists that she's gonna get them prototypes.
New
artists that she can get them prototypes if they paint dolls for her for free, and she'll advertise them on her channel because that'll help them get prototypes. And I don't know that I don't think she's had any prototypes on her channel before ever. But so I don't understand. I mean, pretty naive of the people who believe.
It's not even about the prototypes because you can get a prototype. I've seen a lot of people. It's not like she's in a position in talks with any of the sculptors to grant the prototype or artist. So I just don't know where this is coming from, but okay.
Yeah, because she thinks just her channel is going to alone get somebody a prototype.
Have kicked up like many times. I've done.
Okay, the kicking up comes from you. Now, your little insidious game that you've been playing, Tasha, with Michelle and Leanna, that's from you.
Mm-hmm.
The things that get kicked up are because of you. The videos that you make, the lies that you spread, the distortions with no proof, that's what's kicking up here. So when things have kicked up again. No, things are not kicking up because the only people talking about this are you and then us having to react to it.
Yeah, nobody else. Exactly.
Look at how she paints this little thing like there's something going down. There's something happening in the community. No, nothing is happening in the community. It's happening to me and Katie at your hands. Your distortions, Michelle's distortions, Leanna's gaslighting. It's you.
Yeah, Tasha from Pixie Mommy Reborn. Per usual.
Not last year, but I think it was like the year before.
There she goes.
Was a thing about bottles.
Yeah. She keeps bringing up bottles. I mean, not to like, split hairs here, But she keeps bringing up this bottle thing. What the fuck is she talking about? Every time I hear her talk about this bottle, she said this about me too in that video where she's like, the biggest bully in the community. And I keep going like, I keep wondering, I'm like, what is she talking about? What bottles?
This brings us to the
Oh
original
my God.
me saying at the beginning of this video,
No,
this
and I
wouldn't
guess,
go this far if people actually asked for the proof, because Tasha is the biggest liar
yeah,
on this platform.
yep.
There was no battle, no
She's a
diaper
hustler.
harassment. Hustler. Pixie Mommy is a hustler.
Mm-hmm. That's why I keep, so I'll admit that there was a situation with the diaper, but
What
of course,
battle?
started by her again. The little insidious thing that they started doing. In context is important. She never presents any context and any proof. But I don't know what she's, and like I said, I'm not trying to split hairs like, oh, you know, what bottle? And that totally dismisses everything. But the fact that she brings up something that isn't true, for anybody that's logical enough
She's
or
acting
smart
like that
enough,
was the preface. It gives the validity of her
anybody
video.
that's smart enough should at that point be like, well, people should be questioning her, show the proof. But anybody that's smart enough should be like, if you're lying in one part of it, then you're lying about all of it. So she keeps bringing up this bottle, and I keep like, what is she talking about? I have no idea what the hell she's talking about.
Then it was a romper. It just so.
The romper she's talking about is that Hop Diddy one, the one with the crabs that I had for so many years. Which, yeah, another situation where she's using, in context, she's using the things that I have to create this idea that, oh, we're being so bothered by copying, and nobody's copying them on purpose except they are. Not, it doesn't mean they try to generalize that we're talking about everyone, but it's not everyone. It's just you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you, because it's part of the little game that you guys are playing.
Seems to be something, and they can be quite nasty.
Oh my gosh! It says the queen of nastiness. Are you kidding me?
Unnecessary, but they're looking for credit that they had.
Here we go again.
Credit.
Okay. So, Katie. All right. So,
oh my God.
Well, the credit thing, we already talked about this with Kelly when the last live. Again, this is more of their distorted narrative of we want credit, and this is copying and stuff. It's the reason why they're doing that, and they're using this as a tool. It's because they hate us, and the reason they hate us is because, well, you know what? Michelle never liked her. Lee never trusted her. Freaking Tasha, I always felt like she was like a hustler, a car salesman. Okay. I always felt like that. She always had an angle. There was always something she wanted from us. We heard about the rumors. I wasn't sure for certain, like when I used to talk to her, that's what she was doing. She did tell me about a couple times that people were making free dolls for her. That's fine. She was always asking us to sell her our dolls, but she wanted them for really cheap. And I just couldn't like lower my prices for my dolls, so I never offered them to her. So there's always an angle with this woman. There's always something that she wants from you. And if you look carefully, she doesn't have the same group friends. She's floated between group friends
constantly, every couple of months.
She's had, since she's been here, she's floated around groups
because she's such a good friend.
And this is because she's always trying to, like, she's social climbing. She's trying to find her, who she's using. She's always using somebody. There's always an angle. It's okay.
Where credit is due. So here's the thing.
Can I just say something about the credit?
Is it possible for any one of us?
About the credit, guys. First of all, nobody ever said that we need to be credited by anyone. I want these people to show where is this even coming from. Second of all, Tasha and company, I have not ever seen you crediting anyone else, just your friends. Just to be, well, if you want to talk about the credit, okay, you're acting, okay, of course, we're such a good people, we're always giving credit. You always give the credit only to your dear friends. You never credit anyone out of the circle. Never.
Yeah, that's true. Because
Because
they're
if I
doing it.
saw Pixie Mommy or anyone else, truly, okay, tagging other channels, tagging other people, crediting them for whatever, the thing is, you can't credit people for items that you're buying because you're buying them everything that you see on our social platforms. And of course, you're not going to credit us when every single cell in your body is hating us. So that's just that about the
So
credit.
when they're crediting people, they're only crediting within their own friend
each
group
other.
because
Each other.
they're not doing this to other people. They're only doing it to us.
Hence, when I'm crediting, Ines is crediting. I always like. There are so many people. The latest, Ines credited Nicole Maris from Czech Republic, from my home country. No problem crediting other people, even people who are not on YouTube. Okay, you're presenting something. She honestly, we say where we see it. Of course, you can't see that. Of course, you can't credit people, Tasha, because the only people you would have to credit is two of us, you and Lee.
So this right here is what I got. I had this in my favorites for a while, and then Nicole Morris came out with a prototype, and she photographed it. She started photographing it with this type of pillow. Okay, never seen it anywhere in the community before, anywhere, and I'm everywhere in the community. On Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm everywhere. I do on my downtime and part of the hobby when I'm not on YouTube or posting pictures on Instagram, I'm heavily looking at other people's things on Facebook.
And you're managing the groups, so.
And I'm on Facebook because I'm managing groups. I'm admin at different groups there. So Nicole posted some prototype pictures with the pillow similar to this. It's the identical pillow except for the print. And I thought it was beautiful. I didn't bother Nicole. I think because she makes a lot of things herself, handmade, but and she probably bought the pattern. And then I went on to Etsy because that's the true and tried place where I find things. I went on Etsy and I was like, oh, I love this headrest. It's a headrest pillow so that you're for real babies, so that they don't get that flat head like Katie's pillow. So, except it's a shorter version of what Katie's pillow is.
Yeah, I think this is actually my pillow actually came out of the design of your pillow. Thinking of that.
Yeah, it's a flat head pillow. There's a lot of pillows like that on the market. The Chinese have tons of them on eBay. They're like round ones, little short ones. But I thought this butterfly design was unique. I saw that Nicole Morris had it. I thought it was beautiful. I was like, I bet you, I've seen something like that. I bet you I can get it too. So I took to Etsy. I found someone, and luckily it was somebody that has made things for me before in the past. That's why I had that shop and this specific pillow saved in my favorites on Etsy. I buy it, and about 2 weeks later, Leanna has it, and so does Michelle.
In the same print.
In the
same
print.
combination.
There
are 50 other combinations.
Yeah,
you can
there's a
pick
bunch
out
of other
ladies.
prints that you can buy. So, you can buy
all of them gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah. So, but the reason they found this and wanted it wasn't because when I got mine, I gave full credit for the inspiration to Nicole because that's what I do.
Without any hesitation or a presumption or anything like that. Okay, that's what we do. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
I lost my train of thought.
No, that you gave the credit to Nicole immediately, and I on all of your social media I saw it.
Well, I gave her credit because that's what inspired the pillow. It's just a simple act. It's not something that necessarily she was probably even looking for, but I like to do it because I think it's a nice gesture. And not that she needs my promotion because everybody knows who she is, but it bothered me that I had this beautiful special thing made, by a shop that I was already aware of. They didn't know about this store, but they wouldn't have known. Everybody by now knows that I buy things off of Etsy. Everybody and their mother knows that's where I was. There was a time when not a lot of people were buying stuff for the Reborns there. Few. I'm talking like 7 years, 8 years back. Yeah, maybe you were buying stuff on Etsy because I was too. I had an account since like 2009 or something like that on Etsy. But I mean, to go out and get the exact same print, come on.
You know what? But okay, even you want to get the same print, come on, credit someone, credit Ines,
No,
What's the
it's
or
not.
credit
I
Nicole
don't want the
Maurice?
credit. I don't want the credit though. The thing that bothers me is why every special thing
Yeah, in
they
the
see
same
and they
exactly the
hate me.
frame.
And
Yeah.
Leanna hates me. And it wasn't the first thing. There was also that romper, the little vest that I bought from Australia with the little chicks on it. Leanna went and got that one too. There were my French knits with the cross tie. They were called the French lady that used to make them for me. She would call them brassieres. I think I have one. I have one right here.
My special baby bag.
There
I know.
was
I know
the
that
brassiere. Actually, they look like that. I've had this lady from France make me these years and years ago.
How cute.
I know I have another one. The one specifically that I got with like a Liberty print, Leanna went out and got the same thing.
Oh, Andrea got that one too.
Back then, I don't know if Leanna, Andrea got those ones, but that was at the time when Andrea and Michelle were doing this. That was their game. And that's what I'm saying. It roots from Michelle. This is Michelle's thing that she does. There was my side tie, and then Michelle always justifies it. Oh, these are things that people have bought for their babies forever. Then how come you didn't have it first? Like you didn't present it. You didn't know
show
to
us
get it
something
before.
first.
Show us something first. Yeah. So that we're not thinking, okay, fine.
Something not haggy.
If it was one or two things, why even remark on it, right? But it's not one or two things. It's a constant, every single special
it's their whole
thing.
social media. Come on.
Every single special thing that I buy, there they are 2 weeks later popping out with the same thing. And they don't even bother to they don't care. They want to flaunt it. It's like what Heather said at the last live stream. They do it on purpose to let you know that this is what they're doing, to let you know that they're watching you, to let you know that they're
constantly stalking and harassing. It never stops.
Yeah. So that's why they do it. So it's not the things. Like I said, context is important. It's the motivation behind it.
And audacity, even with that baby bag, I just want to touch up on that. And I don't care how petty this sounds. I get this bag for my silicones from my bear that I adopted from you, my Kai, and now my Ria, my Emmy. And I've been showing it, and it's okay. You want to get it, okay? If someone, but then I see those two going live saying, oh my gosh, we just discovered this new brand. This is not the new brand. It's a French company. It's been around for the past 22 years. And you who shop on Children's Salon, because I see Liana and Michelle going there constantly, that brand has been on there since Moses. Suddenly I show my baby bag and you get the same one, and you like this.
And they didn't just do this to us. So this is the part where it's kind of is hearsay. See, that's why I don't really like when Tasha and I were still talking and we were friendly with each other. There was times when she would ask me, where did you get this? And I actually went out and bought her. She wanted to copy my socks. Okay. The socks thing was like kind of a thing that I was doing on my channel. I would go out and buy like handmade socks. It didn't matter. She liked the look that I was the way I was styling my dolls. And she would always tell me, we have the same style. I wasn't trying to be rude to her. So I'd keep it to myself, but I'm just going to say it now. I used to be like, I'm sorry, but Guns N' Roses t-shirts, leather jackets, and jeans on a newborn baby is not my style. Okay. That was her style. That was her actual style. But I get it. I understood it for what it was. She admired my style. We don't have the same style. You admire what I'm doing. Fine. I get it, Tasha. But I went out and I actually bought her the handmade socks, the knitted socks, and I sent it to her in a Happy Mail.
Yeah.
So you want to come here and make this video knowing well that it's copying the duo, kicking up in the community.
Unbelievable.
No, unbelievable, you hypocrite. Because you know damn well that if you liked something that I have, I freaking bought it for you and I sent it to you. So you know damn well this isn't what it's about.
Shady,
and also
shady.
The way she's trying to twist things. And also she never did this thing like where at all when we were talking, It only started when she became friends with Michelle. Michelle was already doing this with Andrea. The two of them were already doing this. Okay? So now when she took up her friendship with Michelle, you know, that's when this escalated to what the ridiculousness. Yeah, they keep saying this is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So I don't understand why you guys keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then you
good,
keep
good point.
gaslighting. Then you keep gaslighting us about it too. So you know damn well, Tasha, that when you liked something that I had, I was freaking getting it for you and giving it to you. Yeah. Do you think I want to share those things when you hate me? No.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm asking all people out there. We all like to share with people who are kind to us. But if you know that some specific like group of people are hating you, like, I mean, I'm talking about like hating, like truly hating, like it's almost disturbing on a disturbing level, because I mean, this is a social media, this is internet. We have never met each other here, like for most part. I mean, these are strangers. To hate someone to this level, it's like
And they keep
disturbing.
doing it. I could keep showing examples.
Yes.
I could keep showing examples.
Good, good. Keep showing.
These have been on these were on I think it was, wait, hold on, I have the box right. Okay, this is on these, you can buy these at Zara. They've been there for months.
Go get them, guys.
Wait, hold
Go
on. Let me get my point across here, please. These have been there for months, okay?
Hold on, Charlie.
These have been there for months, these, okay? I didn't buy them. I had them in my to buy. Like I kept going back and going, oh, should I get them? Do I really need more socks? So I kept going back and forth, debating if I should get them. They were there for months. I finally buy them. I show them in a haul, and guess who has them a week later? So even though they've been there for months and they could have gotten it any time before us and they could have presented it, you know, anytime before us, they always wait. It's calculated. They wait to see what we have, then they go and get it. That's my point. I was like, okay, they could have bought those months ago. I've been deliberating over these dumb socks, just some lame little brown spot socks and blue ones. I've been deliberating over them for months. 4 months, and I just couldn't. I kept talking myself out of them because I was like, I don't want to buy them. I have so many socks. I really need to purge. I need to sell. I couldn't justify buying them. And finally, I was like, I'm going to get them. And I get them, and I did a haul here, and lo and behold, freaking like 5 days later, they both are showing it on their dolls too. They went and got the same thing. And I'm not saying this is like they owned it and then they decided, oh, well, we're going to show it because we own it too. No, this is let's see what she gets, and then let's do this little thing that we copy everything she gets to aggravate her. So that's what I'm talking about.
And it's not even also about that. I mean, it is, but then you show your doll, and immediately they jump your case or my case, and they go, oh my god, yeah, look at them, they're trying to prove something. No, I'm just posting the items that I had.
As I show the item again, they gaslight me again and are like, she's
like,
mad because we have the same thing. I can never show anything I have anymore, because once they get it, that's it, it's over for me. I'm supposed to not show it ever again.
Throw it away or sell it. Yeah. And it's very
and I'm not going to.
Yeah,
but
no,
just stop
exactly.
pretending that I'm mad, or and that's what really pissed me off, honestly, because I was getting over. I was like, you know what? I was just accepting that they were going to continue doing this, that they were never going to stop. And then their pig, the one that calls me a pig, that person, their friend, Michelle's friend, gets up on her platform and says that, oh, look at Pig. Pig is angry again. And I'm like, I'm not even noticing it. I don't even know that they did it. But here, I can never, again, during Christmas, I'm not allowed to show my Christmas elf that I've been showing every single year for the past 4 years since I've had that elf. Right? Because now they're accusing me of being petty and being angry, because so now I can't, that's what they're doing. They're trying to hold us hostage to anything that we show, because as soon as they get it, they hope that it'll, keep us from showing it. Most of the time I showed that elf, I didn't even know that they had it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, what is this post about? And then I immediately was like, great. So they got the elf. I didn't even know they had the elf. But now around Christmas, I pop out my elf and now I can't show it, because they're making up stories about me, saying that I'm attacking them again because they went and got the elf and I'm mad that they copied me. I didn't even know they had the elf. So it's so stupid. Yeah, you see how twisted it gets, and to untie this and to unravel it is just it's so much energy that I'd rather not be doing, but I'm tired of being quiet about it. I'm tired of not saying anything about it. But let's listen to Tasha's distortions here some more. Her over explanations, you know. Do you remember when Danielle made fun of Tasha's voice? That scammer,
Yeah.
Danielle?
That video. Oh my gosh.
She
I know.
was, somebody give that woman an Oscar. She was spot on.
Yeah, it was funny. It sounded like her.
Collectors to, like, when you go to buy something, you're not gonna go and check, you know, all over the doll community.
There it goes again.
Everybody's social
You
media.
don't have to go and check. This is what they want community to believe. That
Yeah, I know.
you have to go and check. Nobody's ever said you have to go and check. See? It's like this really gets me, like these
And then
words they're
again,
using.
she generalizes it.
Mhm.
Like if we're speaking about the community as a whole, but we're being very specific about who's doing this, their motivation for doing it, and how they're doing it, and she's leaving out all the context. And the way she does that is by making these generalizations about, if you want something new, you're not going to go and check who has it. That's not what
Of
it's
course
about.
you don't. Yeah,
No, who
exactly.
does? Nobody does.
To try to find and see who may have shown.
Yeah, I used to have this Highland cow right here, this Highland cow. I used to have it. I actually ended up gifting it to some little boy. I had it a long time ago. It's an old video. I think it's a jelly cat, but I can't remember. But I had this little Highland cow. I say Highland cow because that's the way they say Highland cow or Highland cow.
What you're going to buy. It would just be, I mean, that's
Shop the ultimate We Love Your Skin event and discover fresh ways to level up your get ready routine.
It's insane. Nor is anyone, I know I'm certainly not gonna go sift through these two particular ladies, years worth of stuff every time that
Except you do, Tasha.
I'm just not gonna do it.
She doesn't. No, we're not talking about things that we're not talking about things that we owned years ago. We're talking about a situation that began
weeks ago.
a situation that began a taunting and an aggravation that began with Michelle when Michelle came into this community.
Very true.
Okay, I'm not talking about that this has been an ongoing problem or anything like they want you to believe. And Tasha brings up the whole talking about any of that. We're talking about a very specific time, and it's hang on a second, I got a phone call. Why did I get a phone call? Yeah, she wants you to I just hate this. She wants you to think that we think, that we're so mad, and she can't possibly, we're also reasonable people with level heads. We're reasonable people. She wants you guys to believe that we're unreasonable people by saying this. So she's insinuating here that who is this? Yeah, thank you for that. She's insinuating here. Yeah, who cares? You know what? Honestly, who does care who buys what, right? But see, there goes that oversimplification again. Anyway, I lost my trail of thought because somebody tried to call me right now, so I had to turn the phone off. Anyway, here she is, setting it up like.
There goes your view. I can't see it anymore.
Oh, great. God dang it.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I don't know.
It should go right back. Well, they need to perk this out, like to work on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Dang it. I don't know why I got a phone call right now. So now it's black and you guys can't see me.
Yeah, I can't see you. I don't know about others. That's okay. Go on.
Well, I can't.
I don't think they need any of you, whoever's listening to it, because it's more like a podcast. So.
Yeah, I guess treat it like a podcast, I guess. Anyway, that made me lose my whole train of thought. Let me hear what Tasha was saying here. I guess she was saying that it's ridiculous for that she insinuates, she speaks about it in general terms, but she's insinuating that you and I also believe that you better be looking at everything that we have, and if you dare have the same thing as us, you better worry. But we are not speaking in general terms. The context is that these few women do this on purpose, and yes, they are doing it on purpose, and we've demonstrated that they're doing it on purpose.
And no amount of nastiness that's put out
my gosh,
on the internet about me, or dragging me into
you'll drag yourself into this,
is going to change that. It's not going to change that. I don't buy things to purposely, copy someone and
except she did. And we showed you guys the proof. She did. She actually did do it. So
them. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of time, and I darn well don't have that kind of desire. I promise you.
Oh my gosh! All you have is desire. All you have is desire to cancel us, woman. Are you kidding me?
That's why she made this video. That's why she made this video. Nobody dragged her into this. As Kelly said underneath my wall post, that she is pissed that Tasha used the situation to take a jab at us, to go at us again.
Yes.
No one dragged her into this. The reason I had to show, no one dragged her. How is she being dragged in if the screenshot that I'm showing is one that she purposely put up to taunt us?
No,
about
this is
the
a cancel culture once again in this community by Pixie Mommy Reborns, per usual.
How is she wants everyone to believe that this wasn't done intentionally, but let me go back to the point I was trying to make right now. She says that she was dragged into this. She absolutely was not dragged into us. She put herself here by, first of all, posting that picture of the three when they were the dearest friends. Leanna, Michelle, and Tasha were dear friends. They were the dearest friends, and the three of them plotted with the whole diaper thing, which was stupid as hell. And Leanna admitted that they did this on purpose. But right now, she's saying that she's never done that, and that's a lie, because she actually did. But now she wants us all to believe that that was out of character for her, that this is not something that she always does, but they've actually continued to do it. She made this video of her own volition. It doesn't have anything to do with her being dragged into anything, because she actually, there you go, Katie's showing it. Show it again. She actually, this is Tasha's picture.
This is Oscar from Pixie Mommy's Reborn. Once again, to make it clear, this is Pixie Mommy's Oscar here.
Well, nobody dragged her into this. Is her own provocation. This is her doing this, and this is our reaction to it. So the lie right there that she's being dragged into something, no, she isn't. Even Kelly said that nobody wanted her here, that she's tired of her hijacking her videos and her topics and stuff.
Yes,
and this is precisely what Tasha did. She decided that she just had to have a go at me and Katie again. Mind you, she's made about 6 videos like this. There's at least 6 videos out there that she's made with her distortions, and this is just her latest.
Just doing my own thing over here. I always have been with regard.
Oh my gosh! Yes, you have.
I can't even
always targeting someone.
Sometimes, no less. Even if I had seen something years ago on someone's channel, or if I had seen something yesterday on someone's channel that I do watch, it's, if I remember, obviously, if I know I'm getting something from a friend, I'm gonna say, I bought this off of my friend, or,
She only ever credits her friends, and it's only in these situations because they're in it together. Yeah. It's all that's part of their game, so that they can get us to talk about it, so that they can get us upset about it. Yeah. Come here.
Except this time we haven't even been talking about it. I made the video. Okay, let's go to the timeline, guys, a little bit. I made a video about this pillow because I got it. I got it a couple of weeks ago. It was right before. No, it was in November. It was like in the middle of November. I got it. I've been presenting it with no issues on my Instagram. I was linking and everything. Okay, and then I make a video, and suddenly Kelly and Tasha make their videos. Now we're listening to Tasha acting like someone has been attacked. Like, where is this coming from? Logically, like, tell me, guys. I made the video presenting something I bought months ago. And there she goes, jumping on this trend, trying to cancel Ines and me, now based on my pillow here, like acting like something has been done to them. Like what? Just because I presented the product that actually I was the first one out of you guys. I'm not talking first one on the earth, first one in a community. I don't know who else has this pillow. I'm talking here on this YouTube platform. Yeah, I get the product. Should I be ashamed of it? Should I be scared to show it? Because every time I get something, these people go out of their way to gaslight me. So I can't even present it on my social media. And then they go, someone like Tasha, coming with their nasty, shady campaign saying that, oh my gosh, she has been targeted. Look, this is what they do. What exactly have I done here, Tasha? Explain this to me. Except I showed something to other people and I shared it with the whole community.
She's saying that we attacked her just the same way Kelly said that she was
please,
attacked.
woman, I don't even take your name into my mouth because it's giving me the sour taste, okay? To be honest. So stop it. Nobody ever attacked you, Tasha. Jesus almighty. Go on, Ines.
And there's very few people that I speak to, personally, and that I even have time to,
oh yeah, because you're so busy.
Social media, or if they make videos or whatever. Very like
busy sleeping during the day.
So yes, if those particular people, if I saw something that they had and then I went and said, where did you get that? And then they sent me the link or told me or whatever, and I went and got it, I very well may remember by the time, once it gets here to say, I saw this on such and such's Instagram or YouTube.
Sure,
or whatever.
You did.
And when you do remember, of course it's lovely to give credit. I do that all the time,
Yeah, you do it all the time. Yeah, to 3 people, Tasha.
To 3 people, yeah. To 3 people. And just like it was funny during my live stream, the last live stream, when Kelly was like, I got this the changing table nest with the low profile. I have the Duo one. I think she might have the Duo. I don't know. And she said that she got that from Michelle's channel. That her friend Michelle, her dear friend Michelle. And I was like, yeah, because Michelle got it was part of the whole copying thing. The whole thing that they do, that whole thing. I was like, and then they get somebody to innocently get the same things. Innocently is debatable too, in my opinion. But because she has to know what her friends are like. How could you not know? A lot of people know what they're like. And then so now Tasha is doing the same thing. Like she supposedly sees things, even though we've already proven that that's not true because they have done this on purpose. This was done on purpose before. So now they want us all to believe that every time after that, it was never on purpose.
These particular ladies that are kicking up about it, I gave credit all the time. If I had bought something that I seen, they have lovely taste, and also similar taste to mine.
No. Similar taste, honey. I don't like Guns N' Roses t-shirts, leather jackets, and blue jeans on dolls. That is your original taste. We do not have similar taste. You have liked my style, which is fine. You've liked it for a long time. You've wanted it for your channel, hence why you had to have my Levi, not another Levi, not one that you can have and put your own, essence to, your own style to. You had to have mine to justify even using my name. Every possible thing that you've done has been trying to like emulate my channel, emulate things that I do on my channel, you know, everything, including buying that Levi. And because you had another Levi by the same artist, but it wasn't good enough. And you know why it wasn't good enough? It was because it didn't justify you naming that one Stellan, so that you can use that name Stellan, you can have that persona, that you know, popularity of that specific doll on your own channel. This entire thing has always been about you wanting to be like my channel style wise. So don't, please, I find it so, I get grossed out when you say we have similar style. No, you set your sights on me, and this is what it comes down to. This is what it all comes down to. You had your sights set on me from day one.
You know, there was definitely things that think of the
Oh
person
my gosh.
you most admire in the world. What sentence do you think that
I thought it was Tasha. I think, was that an ad? Because
Yeah.
I can't see. You have a black screen there.
you can go back if you want years on my videos and look, and well, the credit is there. But
Where is it, Tasha?
Things happen, people fall out.
You can't be pulling these things out of you know where. No, there's no credit. There's no credit to us. There's always your dear friends. You never credit anyone in a community, anyone else. So don't even, okay, please. I'm not eating this out anymore. I'm just going to be addressing every BS I hear from your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what credit, whatever. I don't know.
And nobody cares about the credit. I don't know why she is turning into the credit, like this whole thing about copying credit. Well, actually, I do
because
know.
It makes us look like assholes, Katie.
Yes.
That's
You're right.
What they want. That is that's the narrative.
I'm fuming.
That's the character distortion that they want out there about us.
And mind you, guys, I haven't heard this video before, so this is the first time I'm hearing it. So if I get all emotional, I apologize.
I didn't go past this point myself, so this is all new. Like I said, I probably only watched like about 13 minutes of it, and it's a 31-minute long video.
Yeah,
so we're
31 minutes of a video that didn't even have to be made.
No.
There was no reason whatsoever.
No one dragged her into this. She wasn't dragged into anything. No one talked about her. No. Yeah, I had to show a screenshot of her crap because unfortunately it was something that Michelle, Leanna, and Tasha, all three, did together. One that I even mentioned that Tasha hasn't really continued doing it, you know, except for, yeah, you know what? Fine. She's kind of trying to copy my whole entire style that I've had for years and everything. You know, I get it. She's trying to copy that, but you know, it's fine. You know, it's fine. I wouldn't want to do jeans and Guns N' Roses t-shirts and black leather jackets on a newborn baby either. So yeah, that was pretty tacky. Not my style. But, and I guess, you know, she has the right to change whatever she wants about herself. That's fine too. Everybody changes their style. People change their hairstyles. People change things about themselves. You know, styles change, trends change. But I just get, like I'm telling you, I get so grossed out the fact that she just said that we have similar style. No, we don't. We don't.
Certain people's social media and whatever. And you know, who wants to go back there? You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. And what makes any certain people more important than everyone else? To go.
Yeah, what makes you more important than anyone else, Tasha? Making videos about other people, other members of this community that you don't like. Because certainly I don't see you addressing any smaller channels out there. And I've seen people having issues here in this community with each other, which are like any other, like other issues, not copying or anything like that. The only people who ever address is Ines and me.
That's all. Yeah, it's a very good point. Go ahead, finish it.
No, so I'm asking here, since she's such a reporter here, you know, Fox News or whatnot, or CNN in this community spokesperson? Why are you not addressing other issues? Because I have actually seen serious issues. And that's banning on Facebook, people struggling, messed up customs because of communication. Actually, people who are in this community actively because of the right reasons, we know about this.
Artists getting banned on Facebook,
Yes.
scammers.
New wave of chargebacks. You don't know any of this, Tasha, because
she
you have
only
no
ever
clue.
wants to talk about us. So
because Pixie Mommy,
like
you have no clue.
Sorry, I want to interrupt you really quick, because go back to the little point you were making right there, where you said it's only ever her that's talking about us on her and her friends and her
Yes.
little close little friends. That's it. It's only been them.
Because all the other channels that I've been watching, and I have to admit I haven't been really watching a lot, because I kind of I'm not focusing on this platform. I'm just here to share here and there, and I post my box openings, and when people have questions, I do like kind of like reply videos. Same for Ines, she just goes live changing when she feels like it. So I haven't seen no one else talking BS, just Tasha all the time.
And who is it about? And who is it about? Us. Me and you.
Because she wants to address the issues in a community. Let me tell you something, Pixie Mommy. Inez and I are not the issue in this community. If you actually was active and if you actually knew anything about this community except your own pockets that you are trying to fill here, you would know what actual problem in this community this month is trending. Well, obviously, I'm not going to say it here because you know what? How about you freaking focus on this hobby, on the dolls, on truly actually informing your viewers about valid points and not your own personal vendettas, because we're all getting tired of it. How about you actually start educating yourself after 6 years and actually bring something of a substance to your channel, except of the gossip, gaslighting, harassment, bullying, all that, Pixie Mommy. Thank you very much. You want to be valid? Start following the trends, like real problems in this community, and stop making them and creating them for everyone else here. End of story.
And we're not the only one. I mean, I'm telling you, Kelly was pissed, because I feel like Kelly felt like, even though Kelly did throw Tasha under the bus with this one.
Yes, she did. She wants nothing to do with Pixie Mommy Rimos anymore. Kelly girl.
I mean, although friends flip-flop back and forth.
Yeah.
And I do have to bring up something else. There's a friend of Tasha's. I'm not going to say her name. I did bring her up in my last live stream, but by name, she made videos. She also went along with Tasha. I guess they all had a falling out. Kelly, this unknown person, I'm going to call her Dances with Wolves, and Tasha, they were like the dearest friends, the three of them,
you know? The diaper thing, actually. Yeah.
And this person had made this like video. She has since then like deleted her channel, but she made this horrible video about Katie, full of lies, blocked us, commented and supported that pig channel, she supports Tasha and all her distortions. And the thing about her is that when she had the falling out with Tasha and Kelly, she contacted us. Well, she couldn't contact me because I've never given her my phone number, and I blocked her on I set my boundaries with her because I didn't want any kind of form of contact with that woman, with this Dances with Wolves person. But can I say this, Katie, without naming the name?
Yeah.
But see, in our last video, we had Katie and I both set very hard boundaries with these people. This is just to show you that this is Pixie and company. Okay. This is Pixie. This is her friends. This is what they do to us. Okay. We on our last live, I literally said, I want nothing to do with this person, nothing to do with her. Do not contact me. Don't try to contact me. Don't go via my friends or anything like that. Well, Katie, unbeknownst to her, somehow this woman got her phone number and sent her a text, a really condescending text, by the way, asking us to not bring up her name, because she just, but before that happened, when she had her original falling out with Kelly and Tasha, she came to us to throw Kelly and Tasha under the bus. She came to throw them under the bus, that she was misled by Tasha. She was misled. I don't know if it's so much Kelly, but she was misled. But they both, Kelly and this Dances with Wolves person, both point the finger at Tasha a lot. But she did come to us to tell us that she was misled by Tasha, that she wouldn't have said any of the things or made those videos or anything like that if it wasn't for Tasha misleading her about us. For me, I didn't accept it. I was just like, whatevs, I didn't want anything to do with her. I read the message, gave it a little heart, and that was it. I didn't respond to it. I just didn't want anything to do with her. Katie also received the same type of message, where this person threw Tasha under the bus and said, it was Tasha. She was misleading me. I've since deleted my channel. I'm ashamed of what I did, blah, 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 blah. But fast forward about a month later, she's back to, a couple months later, she's back to supporting people talking crap about us. There's other smaller channels that have taken to talking crap about us. One with the name Bunny in it, who's another lunatic.
Yeah, but that's because of the fakes.
Because
also.
of the fakes, like because of the counterfeits. Yeah, because she has a whole group on Facebook that supports fakes. She supports Spring
This
Flower.
has nothing to do with copying or anything.
Yeah,
like
this
that.
has nothing to do with copying. But this person made videos about us because we always were outspoken about the counterfeit issue. But we saw this Dances with Wolves person supporting this person there against us too. So at that point, I was like, I cannot believe I unblocked this person to then read a message where she threw Tasha under the bus, and now she's still here, trashing us. So was it Tasha or was it her? I think a lot of it's a combination of both things. They will all cut each other's throat when it comes down to it. They will all blame each other there's no personal accountability for these people. None. Well, fast forward now to last night, and this person texts Katie out of nowhere and says that she doesn't want to be mentioned. She doesn't want to be dragged into. Well, how come all of them get to have a voice, get to trash us, but then when they're going to get confronted with these lies and these distortions, then they want to shut us up?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You're not going to shut me up anymore.
And you know what? I kind of regret not doing this years ago when this started, because we would never get to this point if we just nipped this at the bud. Yeah, but people always expect more from us, and they never expect not the basics from other people in this community. And to Lisa or whoever I blocked you, I reported you. Okay, you're not going to be coming here to gaslight us. Okay. Just saying. And hello to Eddie and to Joanna. Thank you so much for your support. Just saying, because you know what? It's enough. This has been going on for years, and we're fed up. And quite honestly, why should we be taking this? And these people should have a free reign of things here on YouTube. This is exactly, and for them saying, not for them, I'm just going to say Tasha and her company saying that this is why people left YouTube. Actually, no. Everybody who left YouTube is still friends of Inez's and mine, and they actually told us why they left YouTube. It's because of the counterfeits. It has nothing to do with Inez or me. So don't even go there.
I don't really know of too many people that have left YouTube, to be honest with you, because I know
only a couple.
Oh, okay, because I don't really know anybody, but I mean.
So, they always try to portray us as these harpies, which is, you know what? If I sound like a harpy towards Tasha, good. Okay? I'm not going to be fake and pretend that I like the woman or I don't care when I actually care. After the years of her abuse and her cancel culture, yes, I do care.
Her cancel culture. Her trying to cancel us, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. With my English,
it's okay.
You know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. It's okay. The thing is that, yeah,
I just deleted and blocked someone, so that's why I wanted to address this.
Oh, okay.
What's a harpy?
Yeah, I just blocked that person too. Yeah. So they're coming. Anyway, so back to Tasha. when I was talking about Dances with Wolves, but you're not gonna come and try to moralize. It was a very condescending message. Oh, don't hold grudges. You know what? Leave me alone. What I don't understand is how I don't understand how somebody that you've blocked everywhere, you set hard boundaries with, still has no respect for the boundaries that you set with them, and they try to seek you out by getting your phone number from somebody. I don't understand that.
All I want to say to this person, I would give her my ear because you know me. I'm like that, and I don't find it like probably like the best feature or my like in my character. But okay, I listen to people probably more than I should. I would totally even get all like believe that. But I saw I saw the comment under Tasha's video, and it's very clear who's Tasha talking about. Please, guys, okay? I'm not an idiot. And I've seen people even making claims like I
I
don't
know
have my own mind
she
and
messages
character.
you. She messages you as if
I
she
do
didn't
have my
just
own mind,
it.
and me
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go
and
ahead.
Ines is not dictating me what to say. I'm just sick of that narrative saying like Katie,
Oh
she's
God,
this
nobody
Dumbo.
believes that. No one believes that. That's. Do you remember who actually said that? We're not going to mention that person, but you remember who said that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, they don't even look like they have their mental health in order enough to take a shower. Just remember, consider the source. Okay, that's a mentally sick person.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
don't really care what that person says. It's not true. And people who know you and the, you know that's not true. So you just have to, you know, I don't even want to bring that up because that comes from somebody that can't even wash their own ass. Okay. Long,
No,
there's
the
no
only
personal
reason
hygiene.
why I mentioned it because I want everyone to know I'm standing here because of myself, not because Ines told me to stand here or I'm some kind of like Dumbo who's just following her and holding her by the tail. No, I have my own mind and I have been targeted here in this as well. And yes, I'm upset. Second of all, yes, I've mentioned on my channel that I have an anxiety disorder. That's another thing. I'm sorry, Ines. I know this is like kind of like a little bit off topic, but I feel like really I want to get this off my chest. I do have anxiety disorder. I mentioned it on my channel and on my videos. For this group of people and a couple of others to go and make fun of it, of people, I feel, are you making fun of everyone who has anxiety? Because honestly, just because of me opening up on my social platform, we always say, well, this hobby is it has positive impact on mental health. So here I am, which I never even claimed that it's helping my mental health, but I opened up about my anxiety a couple of the times. And Michelle and her bloodhounds and their friends going and taking it, saying, "Oh, Katie has anxiety," making basically fun of it, of my anxiety, of my ex and everything, of my mental health. You know what, people? No. First of all, I don't have anxiety right now. I think I'm speaking pretty clear. Second of all, English is my third language, so I'm sometimes, yeah, sometimes my grammar is funny, but I think it's pretty clear what I want to say here. I'm standing here because I have my own dignity, not because Ines told me to stand here with her. This is involving me equally.
Yeah, they're talking about you. Tasha is it's
Yes.
not just about me. If this was just me alone and they never mentioned you, I'd be doing this by myself, but this is also about you and we're taking advantage of the YouTube having this new way of presenting a live stream where you can do two people at the same time. You can have two people on at the same time.
Yes.
So
so for them making the fun of it, like this hobby is causing you so much anxiety, Katie. No, it's not the hobby. I love my dolls. I love my friends. I love the community. And YouTube, I'm sorry guys, YouTube is not Reborn community. You have no idea. Like on YouTube, 90% are counterfeits. And then the rest of them, it's a couple of channels who have been around here for like Nana, like Lori, and a couple of others who have been doing their things. And then you have Tasha and her group, okay? That's the community here. You have no idea what communities, actually, honestly. because I was browsing the YouTube platform here, and I have not seen one single channel actually addressing pretty acute problems here that we're facing, and that's not only the counterfeits. Okay, there's
not we as in just me and Katie, but we're talking about actual issues in the community.
Yes,
that
like
no one's addressing it.
Issues.
People, the majority of the channels, this is what we have now. We have Tasha style and Tasha herself, who likes to just come on to trash us, and then there's people that are like, I don't want to say them by name, but then there's the ones that are like have really big channels, but they only incorporated Reborns into what they're doing, because they're mostly like a family channel, but they're here to make money. Okay, so we have that. They're here to make money solely, and
which is
and then
okay,
there's
okay.
and there's nothing wrong. That's what YouTube is for. But and then you have everything in between. There's so many people with counterfeits, so many channels with counterfeits. That's basically all you have left here.
And then you
That's
have kids,
basically all you have
like
left here.
teenagers, all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
but
I
I
don't
don't even watch
consider
that.
it like
I'm not even aware of any of those channels. But my point be, like, yeah, I just want to say that this thing that Tasha does is just, it's not for us. This is why we don't really make videos anymore. But I don't care if it's a new year. I don't care how long ago it was anyway. The only one kicking up anything here at this time is Tasha, is Michelle, is Leanna. It's Kelly's video wasn't necessary either at all. Not necessary at all.
precisely.
So,
oh my god, I need a glass of water.
So, anyway, so let me just keep playing this, and this is all new to us right now. We don't know what Tasha's saying because I didn't get past a certain point of her video. It was stupid, but
I mean, do they know that some channel that they've never heard of, that they don't watch, may have presented something first? I'm sure that.
There again with the generalizations.
Yeah.
If we sound redundant, it's because you guys sound redundant. Okay, if we have to keep saying, the same thing addressing the same thing that you're saying over and over again, I wish that this conversation was happening with mature people. This isn't a mature person. This is a manipulative person who presents
Hustler.
This is a manipulative person who presents situations that are unrealistic. These are unrealistic situations. Not you or I or anybody in the realm of maturity that are mature thinks this way. Okay? Nobody thinks this way. Like Tasha's saying, are they sure that somebody didn't have something before them? Like, first of all, you're insinuating that we get mad when other people have stuff that we have.
Mm-hmm.
You need
we don't.
We don't. And you're generalizing it. You need to prove that. Where? Katie and I are speaking about a very, very, very specific situation that involves you, Tasha, Michelle, and Leanna. It's not about everybody. So it works to your favor and to your explanation of things when you oversimplify and generalize a lot. And that's what, if you notice, Kelly did that a lot too in her video. Tasha's doing it right now in her video. There's this oversimplification and this overgeneralization of things that we've never done. And it insinuates that this is who we are, or that they're talking about us, that they're ascribing these characteristics or these things, like right here, what she's saying. How do you know that somebody that you've never seen before has the same thing as you? What she's insinuating there is that this is how ridiculous and immature we are, without any proof. And again, she has to generalize it, because by generalizing it, she takes it away from the people that we are specifically talking about, which is Tasha, Michelle, and Leanna, and company, and the few other, parrots that float around them that also perpetuate their talking points, their distorted talking points.
Yes, and yeah, I know. This has nothing to do with community. It's not a community issue, once again, because I see that new people are streaming in, and they're commenting, hello, Sally. Hello, Dragon Lover. And there's Lori saying that she's presenting only authentic. Did I miss someone? So anyways, yeah, Continue, Ines. I just wanted to say
there are way too many counterfeit collectors who are proud of themselves. Yeah, that's disappointing. I'm not. Yeah, this isn't about the counterfeits, but we only brought up the counterfeits because there's this one channel who constantly talks about us, and she has a whole group on Facebook where there's counterfeits, and it was actually Diane. Oh, I didn't mean to say her name. Dances with Wolves supports that channel that supports and advocates for counterfeits. Sorry about that. I honestly, that was just a Freudian slip. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just quiet because
I'm reading
I
the
have nothing
comments.
to. Yeah.
I'm just reading. I'm not sorry if you're not getting the attention that you want. I'm trying.
Majestic
to
Lisa,
focus.
I'm sorry, guys. We're kind of trying to address something.
Yeah.
And,
So when it detracts from what we're talking about.
But thank you for
I
being
might
here.
forget.
Honestly, everyone, we appreciate everyone who's commenting, who's not afraid to comment here. But we just, this is going to be long.
It's already long. It's already long. So I want to continue playing Tasha's
Go on.
thing. So.
But, and I don't see anybody else kicking up, because it's really
there's not anyone else, Tasha, kicking up because you're not bugging anyone or harassing anyone.
They're not doing this to anybody else. Yeah, they're not doing this to anybody else. We don't do this to anybody else. We don't talk about anybody else because nobody's doing this to us. It's you. I love the way she does this, though. She's such a little hustler. She's such a hustler.
Yeah, she's good at it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That, if you don't know who someone is, you don't watch their channel, you don't follow their social media, how are you going to know what they showed?
So, but this isn't that situation, though. Of course, in the realm of things that are, normal and mature, and we're talking about mature adults and stuff, like in the realm of that, you're talking about something that neither Katie and I have done and that isn't actually happening. How are we going to know? But the thing is, when we're talking about specifically when it comes to you, Tasha, it is the case. So don't generalize, don't clump yourself in some general point, making some type of general point when specifically we're talking about you and Michelle and Leanna. How convenient for you to, speak in generalizations. No, this is a very specific situation between us, you, me, you and me. Okay?
And once again, because I see some people, but they're probably like Majestic Lisa. It is drama live stream. So I just Ines put the disclaimer at the beginning of this, but I think these are people who are streaming right now. I just want to say this: we wouldn't even be bringing this up, and I don't want us to be labeled as drama anymore just because we are trying to defend our character here, guys. You need to remember this, especially new people. Imagine you have been really...
Katie, I wouldn't even address that Majesty person. Honestly, I don't want to address them because you cannot come and say you don't like drama
and watching this. Yeah, I
and
understand.
Watching this and commenting that, because and then you're contributing to that. So I just most normal people don't even say anything. They're just watching. Normal people don't.
I just want to make clear we wouldn't be even making these live streams. And you know what, guys? It has had a long day and I'm on vacation, but honestly, it's enough. And I want to make clear there were videos before made about us for no reason, okay? Nobody has ever done, Ines or myself, to anyone, especially not about copying. So this video is a response. So please do not come here to preach to me how we are drama or you don't like it. Please, can you just please go to the source of the conflict to tell them as first? Because I don't see comments of any kind like that at Tasha or Kelly's videos. Excuse me. And it's really rightfully angry. It angers me.
I know. Me too.
Or if you do know who someone is and you avoid them and you don't want to see, then you're
Yeah, exactly. There you go, guys. Avoid them. She is inserting avoid Katie and Ines. There we go again. Go on, Ines.
I'm gonna not get something just because you know, in this instance, now there's like a whole, you know, hoopla thing about a pillow thingy. And I wasn't going to not get something that I have been looking for quite some time.
Yeah, sure you were. One fluffy pillow that you could sink Oscar into.
Collectors are now getting them, and I don't.
Everybody was getting them. Everybody was getting them.
Just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, everyone was getting it. Other collectors were getting not everyone. Now, again, there she uses a very language and your words matter. Okay. And when you say everyone, Michelle and Leanna are not everyone. And we're speaking of two very specific people because outside of Katie, they're the only other two. And we know why they did it. We know their motivation for it. We know the motives why. So again, Tasha, just because you love to speak in generalizations, everyone, all of them. No, this is a very specific aggravation, and it's just the two people. It's Michelle and Leanna, and you're a part of it. You're a part of it because you wouldn't be making this video otherwise if you weren't a part of it.
Thank you.
Of, you know, who had what first, but I just know there's a hoopla. And
she just knows there's a hoopla.
Maybe I could go a different route this year in 2023 and just
why aren't you going a different way, Tasha?
She's gonna go a different route, but again, she's starting just like she did in 2020 or whatever year that she's starting the year talking shit about us. In 2020, she started the year by making that Ines is the biggest bully in the Reborn community.
Same in 2021 and same in 2020. Yeah, Tasha, stop it. Okay, we all know what you're about here.
We know that a leopard can't
fake.
A leopard can't change its spots, okay, honey? We know how you are. We know your modem operandus, okay? We know how you operate. Oh my God. This hustler. I know a lot of people know that she's a hustler, okay? I know they do. Jeez, again, she's like, I'm gonna go.
Everyone in this community, yeah.
I'm going a different route. Shh, Kirsten, get off of that. Sorry.
I'm going a different route, except I still hate Ines and Katie, so I will still talk crap, and I will still keep distorting this image of them and manipulating the crowd so nobody goes there, nobody watches their videos, like everybody hates them. You know what, Tasha? It's getting old, you know, girl. Like, find something else. Oh my goodness.
I hope that I had to mute my mic. I hope everybody could still hear Katie when she was talking. But yeah, she was in 2023. She's going to go a different route. Yet every year you've started the year with some trash talking video about me and Katie.
And just possibly,
Katie, when you want me to pause something, that way we can still hear what Tasha's saying. Just ask me to pause it before, so that way we can hear you too. We can hear the
okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Just ask me to pause it so I can pause it. That way, because you're making a lot of great points, but sometimes I think with your voice and her voice at the same time, the point might get lost.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I will yell.
Just tell me to pause it.
So those that are truly seem to be upset by it might understand a little bit more of like
who's upset. Who is upset here, Tasha? None of our followers are upset, as Lori said, and Lori is not even. I haven't talked to Lori forever. Okay,
no, wait. No, do you hear what she's saying? Do you actually hear what she's saying? She's trying to get us to understand me and you. She's talking about me and you. She's here to teach us something good. That make those that are upset, you and I, who she's saying that we're the ones who are upset. So she's here to preach to us.
Excuse me, Pixie Mommy Reborn, you have nothing to teach me here.
Oh my God, this is
don't even go there. Do not even go there.
Let me rewind that a little bit so that you can hear what she's saying.
So those that are truly seem to be upset by it might understand a little bit more of like, how do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you're saying.
Let her talk.
On purpose.
She wants us. You got to let her say, because don't speak over her. She's being really super condescending right now. Katie, don't you know that you need to understand that it's not done on purpose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me a break, Tasha.
I think we're past that point, Tasha. I think we all know what you're about and your group. So can we just move on? Can you just shut up? Finally?
I want to hear what the little condescending thing she's saying right here. How she's trying to help us. She's trying to help us get to God.
Oh.
How do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not happening on purpose. You know, those of us that have the same, or similar taste. I mean, I said, right now I have been for months searching for.
We don't have the same taste, Tasha. You don't have the same taste. You like what you see, but this isn't your taste. Again, AC/DC t-shirt, Guns N' Roses t-shirts, jeans on babies, leather jackets. That was your taste. That was perfectly fine for you. Okay.
It would be actually better if she stuck by it, because at least she would be
The girl
authentic.
wants to change her style. She wants to change her style, but taste,
Be
that's
authentic to
something different.
yourself, people.
It's something different. Her taste.
Honestly, Ines, my problem at this point is because I want to know if she, because everybody has their right to change their style. My style changed, you know, but is it like, are you changing it because you're genuinely changing, or are you doing it just to hurt someone and to create the situation so you could make the videos like this, trying to cancel your fellow video makers or channel creators? There's a huge difference between evolving your collecting, your taste in fashion, the dolls, artistry. That's okay. Okay, we all are evolving. I'm not saying I'm completely at the different point that I was like 8 years ago. There's nothing wrong with that. But Tasha, okay, why are you doing this? You're just trying to either get the traffic and through all the
You know what
different
it
channels.
is? For me, with me and Tasha, it goes back years, like when she first started on her channel. It goes way back years because she was affiliated and friends with people with the Stalker, the friends of the Stalker from the UK of Tiny Magical Creatures. There's a lot of history there. That's who she was friends with. That's who she was lending herself to. And she jumped on the bandwagon where she was trashing me. I heard her videos that she was, taking jabs at me and you. She was taking jabs at me for buying, $50 rompers, $60, spending a lot of money on my things. And then she would go on to be like, thrifting's the best. I thrift. She was like this thrifting queen.
Yes.
And at the same time, she was mocking and making fun of the fact that I was spending the type of money that I was spending on the things I was buying.
Mm-hmm.
So Tasha, you can come on here today and pretend to all the new people and everyone that doesn't know any better that this was, always your style. No, it wasn't. You were trashing me for buying things that were expensive. You were taking, like, I could never spend that type of money. I couldn't justify it. I couldn't feel good about myself if I spent that type of money. But now you are doing it, which is fine. It's your prerogative to do. But stop saying that this is your style, that we have the similar tastes. We don't. We didn't. You may have always looked up to my channel. You may have always looked up to what I was doing here, the way I presented things, the names I came up with. So much so that you had to buy a doll that I sold. You bought it third hand, not my business. You bought it third hand, even though you act like it was the artist's work that you wanted. You owned the artist's work, but it wasn't good enough. It was a Levi, but it wasn't mine.
It was actually a blonde
Okay.
Levi as well.
Yeah, it was a blonde Levi. She could have ripped the hair off of that one and change the hair color, but she didn't. It had to be Stellan. It had to be Stellan because she's been trying to she tries to generate views, and then people are like, oh, I like that name, or I always like that doll, but it comes from what I did with that doll here on my channel. She's always tried to get that. She's always wanted some piece of me on her, in her style, in the things that she's doing. Fine, you know what? I get people get inspired. I'm actually not okay with it when you're trying to create content. You really have to bring your own self. You have to bring
And not
who
only
you are
that,
to it.
not only the content girl, she's using this to trying to create conflict, which is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Mm-hmm.
fictional conflict, because there are so many people, and so many people actually followed us from here to Instagram, and from Instagram to Facebook, and they approach me every day. And because we talk every day, you have the same thing. We have reactions from people we don't even recognize, and they recognize oh my god, they recognize us by name. And I have never had conflicts with these people.
Yeah.
If they ask me where you got this, seriously, I will give you the link. I have no issues with this. The only issue I have here is Tasha and company trying to create this illusion that I actually
They want
organized,
everybody
that
to
we have an
believe.
issue.
They want everybody to believe it's everyone when it's specifically just about them.
It's just 4 people here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4 lunatics.
Yeah, Tasha's been trying to cancel me for years now, since we stopped being friends. She was trying. I could see that she was warming up to doing this when we weren't talking, when she was friends with all the friends of my stalker, like that little group.
Mhm.
I could tell because I listened to a few of her videos, and then I was just like, I'm just writing this woman off because she obviously doesn't like me. She's sitting here mocking me for buying expensive things, for spending 80, 50, $80 on a romper. And she, brags about, oh, I could never justify spending that kind of money. And here's my thrift
She made
hauls.
the tag out of that, by the way.
Yeah, she made a whole tag about it too in the past. Yeah, so this isn't just something that is kicking up all of a sudden that she gets dragged into it. No, you created it. Hang on a second. Cut this live stream short. So I'm not going to be able to finish because I keep getting a phone call. Unfortunately, can you hear me, Katie?
Yes, I can.
So we're not gonna be able to finish this, but I'm sure it's more of the same, more gaslighting. Um, hold on a second. So there's more gaslighting, and I mean, we're just gonna be repeating ourselves. I don't know if there was any other points you wanted to make before we
No,
go.
because it's basically for so many.
I know. I'm
so many
sorry. I'm getting a phone call, and I have to take the phone call. So yeah, this is long anyway already. But if I have to revisit Tasha's crap again, I will. I don't want to. I honestly, I'm sick and tired of her talking about me, talking about you, trying to paint a picture of us that's just not true. And if you're going to do something, you better prove it.
Yes.
Prove it.
All I ask for of this community, and this is probably the 10th time I keep saying this, people, all I'm asking you, ask for the proof. No, like this is the new thing of couple of these people, Tasha and company, making videos, making all these claims without ever showing the proof.
Yeah.
Just like she did with diapers, with this. Where is she being bothered by us? Has she been bullied?
Yeah, I don't understand how she could say that she's being bothered by us or that we're dragging her into something when it's her post that I'm showing.
Yeah,
it's her antagonistic post that I'm
don't want to
showing.
hear about her. I don't want her to 150 miles from me, my channel, my home address. Okay, no Pixie Mommy, please. Okay, I have traps for the name.
Yeah. So my point is, like, she earlier she said that we dragged her into this. How are we dragging you into something when it is your post that I'm reacting to?
And your video, 30
and your
minutes
video.
long.
So where are you being dragged into this when you're the antagonist? You are the antagonist, Tasha. Michelle,
I
Leanna.
have to tell you something. I actually get certain feeling of like a good feeling finally addressing person like Tasha here on YouTube. I do. I get the satisfaction. I probably even shouldn't be even admitting this publicly. Yes, I feel satisfaction finally addressing the woman.
You know what? It's about time that Tasha gets called out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
She went after Serenity. She went after a bunch of other people. Annie. She went after. Yes, it's about time that she gets called out. Okay, it's time, Tasha. Do something different. Do something different. Don't stand there and try to preach at people on how you're doing something different by preaching at me and Katie for this year. You're trying to enlightening people. You are not somebody that is in any position to be giving advice to anyone on how to act, on what to do, on anything. You're trying to copy what Kelly did in her video. No.
Yeah.
No.
Hijacking Kelly's.
Yeah.
I don't agree with Kelly's video. Gotta tell
I don't
you that,
either.
right?
Honestly,
But
Kelly's
honestly,
video.
She did. She was riding her coattails once again. That's what Tasha does, because she cannot come with the original topic for herself, for the life, for her. How do you say it? For the life out of her. Yeah. So Tasha, how about you start being actually involved in the community, and your gossip and your gaslighting that's not community matter. This is personal matter.
That's a you issue, Tasha. That's
exactly.
a you issue.
and if not for you, we wouldn't even address this. But yeah,
No.
you dragged it. You made it
It
public.
wouldn't be happening. It wouldn't be happening. The whole, the biggest bully in the community and we attacked you. Prove it, Tasha. You have yet to show it. Nobody even questioned her where this happened or if it happened or show where did it happen. Show this attack that was by me and Katie on you.
And
Where?
actually, it's crazy because we have 16,000 people following us. I have a couple of thousand. We have a couple of thousand of followers on Facebook. I mean, we're managing all these groups, and the only people I have problems with within 8 years, it's always Pixie Mommy, Reborn, and her company. Okay,
it's the same group of people that she's surrounding herself with. She's back to being friends with Tiny Magical Creatures supporters, by the way.
Yes. So
she's
do
back
not
to
make it
being
into
friends with
community
them.
matters, Tasha. This is your own personal grudge that you're bringing to the community, trying to manipulate a couple of people who are watching you into thinking something. Okay? Community matters are actually something that involves. I want to define community matters here, people. That's something that involves artists, sculptors, and us collectors. It's nothing as petty as craziness as Tasha is bringing up. And I may sound petty, but you know what? I'm over it. I'm over Tasha. I'm over listening to her crap being spewed out for years. So every time you open up your mouth, Tasha, I will be here reacting.
Yeah, me too. I'll be addressing you, Tasha. So if you want to go,
if you
like I told
say,
Michelle,
there's a hoopla, there's a hoopla in the community. Actually, hoopla in the community is actually something very serious, and it's been happening.
Okay, the hoopla. There are serious things, but Tasha's the hoopla. Tasha, like I told Michelle, if you want to go, we can go.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go.
Yeah. Every time you open your mouth, Pixie Mommy,
we're gonna go.
We're
gonna go if you want. I don't have any problems. We're gonna go, Tasha. And don't come over here acting like they're picking on me. It's your video. It is your video that we're looking at here. It is your mouth. It's your video. It's your mouth. It's not a problem in the community. It's you. It's you and me, and we're gonna go.
Because we as a community, as a community are dealing with serious problems, which are really like serious right now at this point. And it sure ain't Pixie Mommy and her hurt feelings or whatnot she's trying to portray this, okay?
That's because, you know what, Tasha and Kelly and stuff, and Michelle, they really think that the center of the community is on YouTube.
No, it's they think actually the center of community are them.
That too. But there's so much stuff that's going on that's more important. And I'm not talking about comparing it to world events, okay? That's ridiculous. I hate when people say that.
No,
there's so much
community.
We're talking community. This is a doll channel. We're talking about bullshit from another doll channel. So that's what we're talking about. And we're not generalizing. This isn't everybody or anyone or everyone. It's you, Tasha. It's you and your friends. And this continued campaign to try to cancel us, to try to paint this, this distortion about mine and Katie's characters. Well, we're not going to stay quiet about it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ines. I'm telling you, every time she opens her mouth, I will be there and I will be responding. And I don't care what people on this platform think, because honestly, it's just been, I just reached the point. It's that last straw that broke camel's back. Mm-hmm. And my back has been broken. Let me tell you something. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm done. Anyway, I do have to go. I got something to do.
Thank you so much for hosting. So,
thanks for everyone who watched, who commented.
I see Sally there. So nobody. Sally, I'm so sorry, guys. I know we haven't.
I think people understand if they didn't get acknowledged. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we know, Sally. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna shut the live down, and Tasha, if you want to go, we're gonna go. Okay. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
No,
you make these you make another video like this, I'm gonna be right there too. We're gonna go. All right. I'm sick of it. Anyway, I'm gonna shut down the video, and thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys. We will be back to normal programming if these people allow us to do it. So.
Oh, there's Bulldog Mom from Texas. Yeah, go where?
God.
Look at her.
Yeah.
I thought I had her blocked. That's another. You see how they said you will never see a single one of our friends go and antagonize Tasha. You will never see it, but you will see Tasha's friends. You will see Tasha's friends there. The one that owns one of the Izzy Zhao. I forgot which one she owns, but you will see Tasha's story. You will see Tasha's friends coming over here.
This is the person, guys, who came up to me after Lee was talking crap about
yeah, mwah, Bulldog Mom. I'm blowing you kisses too. Mwah.
Yeah. Yeah, calling me names like vulgarities. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for revealing your other outlet here so I can block it. Just saying.
Yeah, I had her blocked. And that's the thing. See, these are people that out of self-care, I block on Instagram. I make sure I don't want Pixie's friends. And that is one of Pixie's close friends, by the way, right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, Bulldog Mom. That is one of Pixie's friends. I've blocked her before, but look, what a coincidence. There she is. You will never see any of our friends going to antagonize any of those women.
Yeah,
they don't need to.
Exactly.
But like I said, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. All right, so now I'm gonna go.
Bulldog Mom, girl, and I have to say something. I had this Bulldog Mom commenting awful, obscure, like vulgarities on my videos. Then she came to my Instagram. It was just like nuts. Okay.
Yeah. That's how they are.
Oh, and on Facebook. Oh my gosh, on my private personal page, guys. Okay.
That's right. I forgot.
My family. Those are like okay. Even if I fight with something, I mean, family and private business, something that is off the doll, collecting, that's completely off the like I will not go there. Okay, that's that's like sanctuary. How do you say? It's off limits. This person comes to my private post and she starts attacking me out of nowhere with vulgar names and curse names. Okay, these are Tasha's friends.
This is Tasha's friend. Mm-hmm. She's also Leanna and Michelle's friend.
Yes.
She's also their friend. She's like a friend of theirs. So this is just more of the same. You block these people, they'll make other channels. They have
they will go
this is what they do. They will go to your private accounts. You will never see any of our friends doing stuff like this.
No.
So I don't see her holding Tasha personally accountable for anything she does for her video. She's not moralizing her over there. No, she just goes along with all the harassment. Anyway, I am going to go. I will see you guys again soon. Hopefully it will be a much more pleasant video, not one that's triggering or considered drama. But if this continues, it will continue to be addressed.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for hosting this, Ines.
All right. Bye,
and
guys.
Thank you everyone who has been here and who commented and who showed the support. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you in our next videos, guys.
Bye.
Bye.